Eddie Rose. How you been? Waiting on my people to show. Wild guy, what's going on? Say hi, Bumbles. Welcome in. Just sharing this out, waiting on my crew to get here. Chuck, welcome in. Welcome back, Wild Guy. Thank you for the likes. We're going to be talking about, it's good to see you, baby. Hi, Test Talks. We're going to be talking about addiction and spirituality today because we all got our addictions, and I know I'm one too. As you can tell, recently it's been food. Sheesh. Waiting on, I gotta share this out so I can see what the fuck, where my people are. Oh. There he is. Play me a song so I can stand this opening. Cause I hate sitting in silence. Oh, save now, play me a little song for my friends.
I put a spell on
To open this show for
and
my
now
friends.
you're mine. You can't stop the things I do. I ain't lying.
No! Don't listen to him!
Been 300 years, right down to the day. Now the witch is back, and there's hell to pay. I put a spell on you.
Good joke. Happy Halloween. Thanks a lot. No, man, I'm serious.
Yeah.
You got your head. You're kidding. All right. Yeah, cheer up. Let's go, guys.
Hello, sailor. My name's Wilfred. What's your? I put a spell on you, and now you're gone. My whammy fell on you, and it was strong. So strong. Your wretched little life have all been cursed because of all the witches working, and the worst I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. What's up? If you don't believe, you better get superstitious.
Mom, Dad, thank God.
Hey, Max, great show.
Cover your ears.
I put a spell on you.
What? Oh, oh.
I put a spell.
Oh, I wish we had a camera.
I say it's a pie, up or maybe up and down.
I say it's a pie, up or maybe up and down.
It's a story, I'm a say
You're frozen, Meadow. You're frozen, Meadow. You're muted, Meadow.
But I'm here. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. I do love me some Bette Midler. I missed like the whole fucking song though, so I feel like I need a replay. It's good to see you too, David. I'm glad you're here. And I've been feeling so much better, by the way. Like, I feel a lot better. Like, I've only had the one day of cramps. That one day, that was Sunday night, and I haven't had cramps since, so high five. Energy healing, check. Let's go. Where's everybody else at? Hey, Candace, welcome in, babe. Where's everybody else at? Where is everyone? There's Rainy. It's about time she showed up. And yeah, big tick for that one. High five. Undone, unfrozen. I was frozen a minute ago. I know, because I have shitty fucking everything here. Red Gypsy, welcome in. Red Gypsy Queen. Chemo was yesterday. You're resting? Oh. Are you feeling okay? Because we got energy healing down now. If you need help. If you need any love sent your way. Hang on. I put a spell on you. Now you're gone. Rainy. Rainy, rainy, rainy. Rainy, 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 rainy. Rainy, rainy, rainy. Rainy, rainy, rainy. Rainy. Yeah, the shot to help with that. That's good. You're at a volleyball games. Can't talk, but I'll come up in a bit. Thank you for the shares, David. I appreciate that. It's loud where you're at. Welcome in, Valcorin. What's up going on, man? How's it going? How's it going? I am silly. Look, man, if I wasn't silly, then you guys would not be here. Y'all wouldn't give a fuck. I'm just another person out here doing spiritual shit. Like, y'all give a fuck about it. Was that Van Corin? Come on up, bud. Whoever that was requesting. Hey, Jen, come on in. Anyway, tonight. How you doing, baby? How you doing? Go ahead and say hi. Come on. Rainy can't say hi. She's grounded. She's at a she's at a volleyball game, so. You want to say hi? Good at work. Give you a few? No worries. I'm just listening. What? Go ahead. To have babies being crazy? Nice. Well, hello. Was that saved? That said hello? It sounded like saved.
That was me.
Okay. You can
It's
say that.
interesting with that song how much it's actually really telling us. And that song's only like 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. And it's telling us so much information. Okay.
Sorry. Hocus Pocus nerd here. Okay, you guys? All the fucking way. I don't have everything unpacked right now, but my mom got me a soup cup, because she knew that I love soup cups. My birth mother, before she passed, she had it made for me, and it said Sick Witch, which Sick is my initials, SIC. And then she had this like bag, Hocus Pocus bag made for me, and then a couple of other little items that came with it. And there was a couple of cookies. They weren't very good, but they were in the shape of witchy shit. And I was so loving it, and it was so adorable. And I still have the bag. I don't have the other pieces anymore, though. I don't think. Maybe I do. I don't know. There might be in one of those boxes. Ghosts of Tom Waits. I don't know who Tom Waits is. Hey, my friend. This is where I chill a lot. It's good and fun. Oh, are you friends with Valcorin? Do you guys work together? I may be saying it wrong, because I do have dyslexia, and I can barely fucking read. Oh, Bobcat Band? No fucking shit. How did I not know that? Wow, it's been a long time. How you been? It's not really been a long time in this skin, but I don't want to say how you been. How you doing? I don't want to say how you been, because how you been is in the past. So I'm not trying to be about the past. You guys, every time I get on camera, I'm fatter. If I end up 300 pounds again after I work so fucking hard to lose all that weight, I'm going to be really, really mad. No, we were friends from here on TikTok. Oh, right on. Well, I've been friends with him for a long time too, so yeah. Just another member of the family. Blue-Eyed Phoenix, how you doing, baby? Welcome back to the meadow, where Saved is gonna play us a cool song with Bette Midler for this Hocus Pocus nerd.
I got to play a different version of it. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Muting.
It's by another great singer, Annie Lennox.
I put a spell on you because you're mine. You better stop the things you do.
Thank you, David, for the heart on. I love it when my brothers give me heart ons.
I tell you, I ain't lying. You know I can't stand it. You're running around. You know better, Daddy. I can't stand it because you put me down. Oh no, I put a spell on you because you're mine. You know I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you anyhow. And I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right now. I put a spell on you. Because you're mine.
all my stuff was all turned off, so I couldn't find that.
You're
song
muted
instantly.
still. Peace in the meadow.
I'm always fucking muted. All right, let's try this again. I put a spell on you because you're mine. I put a spell on you because you're mine. Woo! It's good shit. All right, boys and girls. Now, Vakorin, can you tell me how to say your name right, please?
It's Vakorin.
Vakorin? Okay.
So I started up a business under the Bobcat Ben name. Like I wrote a book, I have an LLC and everything around it. So I'm this is my secret identity when I go to do my readings on my tarot side, just because my book's very religious and I'm on a lot of religious things. So to start flipping tarot cards inside of Catholic realms and Christian realms, sometimes they get a little sideways with you.
Bro, I know. Where are you from? You sound American. You could just say
I'm
the
from
state.
Washington.
Oh, okay, right on. I've always wanted to go see Washington and Oregon. Like, so fucking bad. But I think y'all should get out of there because it's about to be Wes!
No. David was one of my first guys that I read when I first started going live doing readings. So that's how me and David know each other.
Why are you done, Wes? Why are you done? You just got here. Hi, Opal. Come on in. Did you see that? He walks in the room immediately and says, I'm done. I am so done with you, Meadow. This show just started, Wes. I have yet to begin to make you done with me. Yet to begin. You already know how this goes. Stick around. Anyway, Vakorin. Bobcat Ben. I love it.
Yes,
I put a spell on you because you're mine. Ooh, what I can do. If my face was half as pretty as my voice. Maybe he saw your socks. You want to see my socks? My socks are awesome. Somebody, speaking of socks, where the fuck is my man at? It's my skirt and then my socks. No matter how fat I get, these legs don't get any fatter. They stay fucking skinny. I got the skinniest legs in the West. I can be 300 pounds and it's all top heavy. I swear to fucking God. Opal, this is a good live. I promise you it's a good live. Despite the host. Misty Phillips, welcome in. All right, guys, y'all get to liking, y'all get to sharing, because we have a really important topic tonight. I actually came up with this topic a few days ago. I was talking to a friend of mine about addictions and my own addictions, because I have addictions as well. Tonight's topic's about addictions and spirituality. No, it's because of the beautiful host. Oh, shut up, David. No, give me more. That's the Leo rising in me. Tell me more about how I'm beautiful. Getting rid of what we don't need. Exactly. And, because, for instance, people can be addicted to stuff. People can be addicted to people. People can be addicted to problems. I know for a long time I was. Getting rid of the wrong man. I'm going to tell you right now, for a long time, I was addicted to the wrong men. They are so yummy, though. They're so yummy. Yeah, shopping. Fucking just like, I know people back in Texas that are part of my family that they literally are addicted to shopping. Like, they sit on their chair all day long, shopping on their phone, getting fucking boxes delivered daily that sit there and do fucking nothing. Like, on occasion, they'll actually open it up and put it together and use it. But, like, this lady, I call her my other mother. She's awesome. Katrina, oh, baby. Do you want to come up so we can do what I promised you, by the way? Everybody does have an addiction. You're right. But I wanted to address specifically tonight, I wanted to address being addicted to TikTok. Being addicted to doom scrolling. Yours is hats. I love it. They don't even open the shit. Sometimes they don't. There's boxes underneath their kitchen table that have been there since last year. They don't know what's in them. I mean, they opened them, but they don't remember what's in them because they just shoved them underneath the table because they didn't have anywhere to put them. DJ brother, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? But I wanted to address addictions in TikTok and addictions in social media because, like me, I only come on here for my own lives now. Like I don't come on here to do other people's lives. I haven't even read my fucking messages on TikTok in 3 days or 2 days. 3 days. It's been 3 days. I haven't read my messages since Saturday. Um, like I do read them eventually, but man, they fill up to over 100 on a daily for me. And about 25% of that is bots and fucking fake accounts and, oh, you sure are pretty. Where are you from? Bro. If you watched even one of my videos, you'd figure out real fast I'm from the South, okay? Since I got ill and can't paint, I have a void and I'm shopping so bad. Yes, that too. Desiree! Hi, baby. Like my paint stuff's still packed. I haven't unpacked any of my painting stuff, but I'm Sean. But I was actually talking to the same friend. I said, during many, many years, my addiction was literally buying fucking art supplies and not using them. Like I had crates. Thank you for the heart on, Desiree. I love it. My sisters give me heart ons. Love you, boo. Glad to see you. Whoop whoop. What's up, Sean? But yeah, DJ Brother John. I love it. My brothers give me heart ons. Thank you, brother. So you guys need to come up here in the Seek Not Soup. Huh? What did I miss? What did I miss? You guys need to come up here and share today because I really think that, like, I'm going to be real honest with y'all about some of my addictions too, but let me say hi to DJ Brother John. Hi, DJ Brother. How you doing? Been a hot minute.
Great. I heard. I'm doing great. I heard your question about addictions and concerns about that. And it's kind of amazing to me because I've had my concerns about it, of course, as well. But I come to the realization that since I control everything, it's everything in my reality. I control everything in my reality. I decided to make the choice. Like this, like for instance, my most recent thing was, I'm not sure if you can say the word anymore on TikTok here. There's so many different things you can say and can't
If
say.
you can't spell it, if you don't know, spell it.
But it's called Pretty Packaged Poison. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You can buy it at any store, any convenience store, anywhere you go. It's called Pretty Packaged Poison. Starts with an A. Okay? All I can, you know so
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, it's alcohol.
Oh, gotcha. Duh.
Pretty Packaged Poison. Get it? Pretty Packaged Poison. Because that's what
I'm with you.
You know what it is when you drank it in the first place, okay? You know what you're putting in your body, okay? But at the same time, a friend of mine goes, no, what it was, I drank for like 15, 20 years and pretty hardcore, but I don't know if it was that hardcore now, but it was like 4 tall boys a night kind of thing. And I thought that was helping me sleep. Well, then the whole story here about people saying, oh, alcohol gives me nightmares. And I'm like, I realized, wow, wait a minute. Because I don't remember after so many, but I'm always in my room. And I realized, wait a minute. If I did this stuff I don't remember, there's something wrong here. You know, maybe I don't need this in my life. And so I said, nope. You know, and I had a nice TikTok person say, I'm going through the 12-step program. And I don't mean to be mean or anything like that. But me, myself, my mindset, I just said no. I had 1 step. I'm not putting it in my body. And now I just put it in my body whenever I feel like it. You know, if I feel so inspired to do it. Because, you know, addiction is really a choice. I mean, yeah, to me it's a choice. Now, to some people, it can be quite a challenge. Now, for me, well, I still make choices that are beneficial. But, you know, I don't get caught up in the drama of addictions, per se. Like you said earlier, I don't get caught up in the drama of addictions, per se. Like you said earlier, Meadow. Remember you saying that? Well, I don't get it. I'm like, well, I'm the same way. Sometimes I don't get on my phone because I don't walk around it in my hand. I don't walk around with it in my hand. And ready every 5 seconds to, you know, respond. And our host disappeared. Oh, excuse me. I don't know where. So everybody's up here. Who's who?
I'm me.
Well, who are you, Save? Saved. We just call you Save.
Yeah, my name's Steve.
Okay, well, Steve works. Anyways, Save works too because it's a situated name. So if it's save a lot, save a little, save here, save.
Oh, that's good.
You know this. So what do you do when you're not on TikTok? I know you got a life. We all have a life, don't we? Wait.
I'm a homebody. So like I'll go hiking. I do cooking and cleaning. I do a lot of like
Yeah.
meditation.
So you do know about grounding, right?
Oh yes.
I just found out about less than a month ago. I found out and I watched this movie called Grounding, and it was it came out in 2018, and I'm just now watching it, 2025, and I just went out and got all the material to ground my bed.
Oh, nice.
So every time I go to sleep, I'm grounded. So, I want to get out and touch the earth, but where I'm at depends on where I'm at. Plus, I really want to get involved with, and I'm going to get involved with the grounding process because I think it's mandatory. People don't understand how important your bioelectrical body is connected to the planet. That's all.
We do.
Yeah.
We do
I
here.
know that. When you talk about going hiking and stuff, and that's you're just something about something else. Like, okay, you got a metaphysical concept that brings it forward, which is awesome. Because I've just recently started to really enjoy nature. Really enjoy it. I mean, to the point where it's like, I like to watch the trees dance. I don't know about y'all, but I like to watch the trees dance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what got me into that was remember that movie Phenomenon with John Travolta? When he had that brain tumor in it and he couldn't go to sleep at all. He was up all the time, had all this knowledge and experience. And he said, I like to watch the trees dance all the time, had all this knowledge and experience. And he said, I like to watch the trees dance. So do I.
What I want to get is a grounding cane. So it has a copper tip
Yeah.
bottom, and then the wooden shaft, and then a copper handle.
Oh, okay.
And
Go ahead.
yeah, when we walk with those, like
Yeah.
you're constantly grounded. They even have grounding shoes.
Yeah, I heard about that too, and I'm excited about grounding socks.
Shoes.
Yeah, I heard about that too, and I'm excited about grounding socks. I'm pretty sure. There she is.
Sorry,
You
I
keep
had this
bouncing out.
experience. I was.
You're so
I,
peaceful in the meadow. Go ahead.
apparently, I had to change my room around so that I could host from against the outside wall of the building, so I'm closer to the
Yeah. Oh yeah.
cell towers because it's driving me crazy, the freezing up shit. I missed half of what you were talking about before, DJ. I apologize.
Oh, it's okay. We're just talking about grounding stuff, and you know about grounding.
I caught that part. I missed. Hey, Angel, come on in, come on up. I missed the part when, like, as soon as I froze the first time. Jeffrey, welcome in. Where the fuck did Rainey go?
I don't know. You could use that word up here. You know, the one of those F words. I know you could use those up here.
I do.
Oh, you
This
do.
is my room, so we do what the meadow once in the meadow.
Okay.
See
You know what?
how
I
it
like
works?
that. But you know what, Meadow? I like that concept because I'm going to go live, and I really like the concept that you're in my room. You better fucking pay attention.
That's right.
It's kind of
Also,
fun. Yeah.
speaking of real fast, we do respect one mic at a time rule in this room.
Yeah.
It's okay if I have my mic open and one person that I'm talking to, because it does multiple things. A, it helps with the sound quality. B, it helps with practicing active listening. C, a lot of us are channeling or ADHD, so it's very easy for us to squirrel the fuck off or to lose our channel if we're distracted. And I know me, I can't not say, yeah, awesome, ooh, cool. I can't not react, so I have to turn my mic off all the time to listen to people talk so that I don't distract them. even though I did still distract them physically. And all of my crew are used to trying to read my lips. And then, let's see. And then also because it mostly is, for me, mostly it's the not distracting, the channeling of the ADHD, because I attract people like myself. I send my frequency out for certain reasons, but I would like to take a moment, if you don't mind, DJ, to holler out at.
This is your show. You do what you want.
Well, cool. Hang with me.
I'm gonna drop down. I'm at work and kind of not paying attention, but addiction is a horrible thing that everybody gets caught up in, and you may not realize how small your little addiction could be. Whether it be doom scrolling late at night, hitting your little vape pen before you want to go to sleep. I'm addicted to pulling cards. So I'm addicted to buying tarot decks right now. And so that's where my addiction comes running into play at, because I want to buy these different decks to be able to help people and do all this fun stuff. And I don't even end up using them. Now I've just got 9 or 10 decks that are sitting there, and I still only have my 2 main ones that I use. So,
dude, I feel that because before I lost my house, I was addicted to buying movies and comic books and toys. Like, I had a comic book nerd obsession with buying and horror fan obsession with buying fucking toys. But my movie selection, look, I was so obsessive over it, I could tell you which row down which thing was what movie every time.
Yeah, no.
But,
but just listening to it. And doom scrolling is horrible, you guys. If you guys are hitting that late night and you're doom scrolling, turn your phone off and say a couple prayers. Right?
Or put on frequencies.
Talk to the higher being, or talk to somebody that's above you and have a conversation with them, and maybe that might relax you and put you to sleep. It might help your mind relax just a little bit, getting into silence and being around complete and total silence rather than having your TV going or music or anything like that.
Personally, I can't sleep that way. Hey, Joshy, welcome in. I have to have frequencies on to sleep now because there's so much traffic and neighbors and all that other stuff. I can't sleep, and I used to love sleeping in silence, and I can't anymore. Welcome in, your Echo. Blessed night to you, Joshy. So your addiction is buying cards. I have an addiction to buying art supplies that I don't use.
Yeah. It's either that or fishing gear. And now I've got a classic car, so I've got so many addictions running out of myself now, it's not even going to be funny. I got blessed with a 68 Mustang from some family friends. Still in stock condition and everything, still in great shape. I'm only the 3rd owner of it. I am so blessed it's not even funny.
Nice. So my dad and his best friend built antique and classic cars from the ground up. The only pageant I was ever in, I was 5 years old. It was the National Car Club Princess. I rode in the parade in Columbus, Ohio. And we traveled 2 days to get there with the whole crew. And thanks, Desiree, for giving everybody on the panel gifts. I appreciate that. And I'd love for you to come up and talk too. But yeah, being addicted to social media is a really big issue. And I'm seeing a lot of people that literally spend all their time on TikTok or all their time on Facebook. And and it's kind of like sad because I'll watch TV, or I'll go out for a walk, or I'll go play at the park, or go work on my art, or play with my cats or something like that. Cook. I love to cook. I love to eat too, so that's why I'm so dead sexy. Dead sexy. Y'all still turn down. That's right.
But no, it's a bad thing, and you know what? And honestly, social media does it to us to keep us in there and keep us engaged. You know, so it's just the way that they do it. That's the new drug. That's your new dopamine fix that people love to go after, especially our ADHD friends like me and you. You know, we love those dopamine feeds of those different little rushes we get from the comedy stuff, and then we read a sad thing to a comedy thing. We're like, oh man, this is so cool. How come I can't stop? So we all go
information ones, I eat those up, and the fucking learn how to do stuff, learn how to live off the land, learn how to plant, learn how to jar, learn how to, unalive and then skin and cure an animal. You know, I watch all that shit. And I will stop watching The Walking Dead to watch that. I'll pull my phone out and I'll be watching some fucking videos on how to do stuff. and then all of a sudden I'm hooked and I forget that I have my show on pause. Like it's bad. Self-sustaining systems. Yes, I watch a lot of that. A lot.
All of a sudden, you're like 5 episodes deep, and you're like, wait a second, I was literally just watching one little reel on my phone that somebody sent me. And an hour has gone by, you've missed your whole entire show, and you don't even remember the spot you left off on.
Yes. Yes. And I just want to the shit out of myself. Why? Now you have to rewind and try to remember what you saw last. Dummy. You could have just paused. Yeah, I totally do know that. Yeah. And it hits us all. And I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I've struggled with addictions my entire life. I started early teen years when my cousins were in the medical field, and they were stealing morphine and tourniquets and needles and shooting me up after busted knees and things like that. Plus, I was in tap, jazz, and ballet, so I was constantly breaking toes, breaking fingers. All of my toes were all completely look like shit because of how many times I broke them from toe dancing. And the pain that I was in from all the fucking sports and shit I did. So I got addicted to painkillers very, very early. But there's also people out there that are addicted to pain, that are addicted to suffering, that are addicted to hurt, terrible relationships, or abuse. There's people I know because I was one at one point. Where I was addicted to the abuse. Addicted to it so bad, I sought out people that were abusive until I finally got sick of that shit. And then I moved on. It's tripping me out how my curls are in the same direction. But plus a bunch of brain tumors. What did I miss? Oh, your mom did ballet and brain tumors? Damn, she was addicted to brain tumors? What, Sean? Rainey, while I have you up here, and I was hoping Lily was still in the room because I need her expertise and Saved as well, and David as well. I still don't know where the fuck Antares is. I literally just hung up the phone with him, and he's still not in this room right now. Me saying his name out loud usually brings him in, and it's 26 minutes into the show. He should have been here already. While I have you guys in, can you guys answer me a question? Anybody else that's psychic in the room, if you want to tap in. She had brain tumors when she was younger. I'm sorry about that, brother. Is she better now? I don't want to give out Katarina's whole, thing, but I just want to know if it's spiritual attacks or if it's drugs. If you guys could tap in and find out. Either way, they have the same fucking symptoms. Yes, ma'am.
Can you ask me the question 2 times? Each time asking, the opposite, so that I can get my senses. So ask me if it is drugs, and then ask me if it isn't. But give me 5-10 seconds separation between the questions. But don't start until I cleanse myself. Give me about 10 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Oh, and I just wanted to say it's not about me. Like this is the thing I'm going to talk about but it's actually about my significant other, the energy that we're looking for.
The heart on, baby. Welcome in.
We're looking for the answer from my significant other. We're looking for if he's being spiritually attacked, if he's addicted. So I can't tell the energy. And
go ahead, Katrina. Go ahead.
I was just saying that it's not about me. It's about my significant other, the energy. I'm not sure if he's being spiritually attacked or if he's doing drugs and just not saying anything. But we have 2 kids together. Today was just horrible, but that's whose energy we're channeling right now. It's not my energy, it's his, my significant other. So
Lex Angel, welcome in, babe. Christopher, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, can you guys get is it drugs? Wait 5 seconds for Rainey. Okay. Is it spiritual attack? Same thing, I'm confused. You're okay, Lux Angel. Come on up if you want to talk. Is it easier to pick up on the panel? I don't know. It is for me. David, if you want to come up. I can't invite you up because you got a private. You got private. Look how damn long my fucking nails are. Fart McPoop Butt is back, you guys. It's the greatest name on TikTok. Fart McPoop Butt. I have a really good feeling as to who that might be, too. David.
I guess I would
Guys,
need to know a little more. I'm not getting big hits on either of those, if I'm being honest. So it's really too soon to tell. I tried this time.
Okay. I tried as well, and I mean, I kept leaning towards drugs because that was my intuition thought. But at the same time, I was like, hey, wait, a spiritual attack would look the same. Thank you, baby, for that.
I mean, I'm just wondering, could it be possible that there's a third option? You know, something else besides just those two things? Maybe it's a combination of things.
That's very possible, too. More emotional to me. Go ahead, Vakoran. Go ahead. Tell us what you think. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Katrina, do you know what the obsession of the mind is?
Not exactly, no.
Okay, I'm just asking because if you were aware of it, I'd be able to ask you questions that would show if he's just going through the obsession of the mind. A lot of people who have gone through the addictions and different isms, alcoholisms, when we stop, we're left with the obsession of the mind, and the obsession of the mind can alter one's perspective of reality.
Yeah, and that energy right there, for some reason, feels like that could be it, but like that also makes him vulnerable. He talks about like getting spiritual attack. He doesn't say it just like that, but he'll talk about how in his dreams this will happen and that will happen. And a few months ago, he pushed me, and I talked to a few friends about that, and I didn't say anything, but today was different. I got grabbed around the neck, the arm, I got pushed around, and I had to text Meadow and my mom because they're the only two other people I have in real life that I can actually like talk to. And I got scared. I called the police because I was scared, okay? Not because I don't love him and he kind of makes it like that. And
that was the right decision. That was the right decision.
Do you know how many cookies open?
Yeah, hold on, 1 sec. I'll do. Okay. Sorry, my son just asked me a question. And I called them, and then he kind of kept escalating the situation, so I distanced myself. All that. Did what they said, and then at the end of it, they ended up taking him away, and I just broke down crying, and I told him I didn't know this was gonna happen. And so then they took him away, and that was it. I needed to just move somewhere where my signal was better, sorry. And yeah, like, he's just been really off for a while. And I talked to my mom this morning, and she said he's probably been off for longer than you think. And I'm like, I just don't know what's going on. I can't interpret the energy because I don't like to say things or judge people before Like, I at least like to know the energy, and I can't even interpret the energy of this. Like, and I don't want to judge before I know. And the problem is that I've asked him if he's done drugs before while with me, because he used to do them before he was with me. And one of my policies was, well, I won't be with you unless you quit. And he did quit, and he was good and all that. And he went through that. We helped each other, all that. And I've had a good 10 years with him. It's just for the past, like, I don't know, maybe 6 months. He's just been off, but for the past 2, it's been a little more extreme. I I don't deserve to be hurt like that and grabbed. I didn't even, in my defense, I didn't even touch him at all. I told him that, I was trying to talk with him, my feelings. And that, I just don't feel very loved. I feel half loved, and I told him we'll sleep on it. And then he was just grumpy today. And so I just tried to leave him alone. And our daughter was near us, and I asked him, I just want you to try and calm down and not be so emotional with me, because I don't know how to handle your emotions, right? And he wasn't, he was getting even more mad. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do. And then I got mad. I broke a plastic container and I walked away. And like I told the cops, I said, I'd rather break an object than hurt a person, because I'm not that kind of person, I'm not gonna hurt a person if I don't want to. And if I love someone, I'm not gonna hurt them. So for all that, I can't even interpret the energy of this. Like, is it spiritual attack? Is it the mind, a battle of the mind and the mind, or is it addiction? I don't know. So that's why I'm sitting here. I just don't like to judge things before I know the energy, and I just can't read the energy. And my mom judged it right away. She's like, well, it's probably drugs. And I'm all like, well, I just don't want to say anything before I go, but he's not the kind of person that will tell me, right? Like, he's not the kind of person that will tell me straight up. So I don't know. That's all I wanted to say. But Meadow, I'm just thankful that you were there for me today, because yeah, I truly only have you and my mom. So thank you. And I don't know.
You have all of us, Katrina. We are all here for you.
And like, I know he's my son's and my daughter's dad. I do love him, and I know he makes mistakes, but I don't want to be afraid of him. Do you all see the difference there, right? Like,
Yes, I definitely see the difference. There's nothing more disheartening than being afraid of your partner. I've been there. Victim mindset set the hardest thing to break. David, go ahead. Say what you want to say. Or Antares, say what you want to say. Either one. I don't care. I can hear you both chomping at the bit to say something.
I'm not chomping. David could go.
You're not chomping. I'm not chomping at the bit.
Look, I feel that it's something that he's dealing with in his mind that he's not able to come to you with as such, because he's struggling with it that much himself that he's not actually being able to grasp what it is. But it is something that he needs to let go of. It's something that's really coming up because he hasn't let go of it as much as he thought he has. So to me, he's trying to deal with it in his own mind, but it's getting the best of him because obviously he's letting it trigger him, which means to me that he needs to be able to be on his own to figure out what it is. And while having you and the children around him, he's obviously not going to have the time to be thinking to himself because he's going to have all these distractions, which means when he comes to points in his mind that are triggering him, he's not going to be able to control his reactions to anybody or anything around him. So he might not be as such on anything per se, but he could be dealing with the fact of coming to terms of wanting to relapse and not wanting to do that because of what it will mean for the relationship with you and the children.
We had a friend once, and she passed away last year, and we both found out on Facebook, and I'm crying over that too because I'm still grieving her. There's something people don't know about me. My biological family doesn't know about me, but I'm just gonna say it. I'm bisexual, so I like men and I like women. And when she died, when she passed away, sorry, my husband, I always knew he liked her too, and I kind of wanted it to be like a thing. But then she passed away, and he, I know that's hurting him a lot, and I've tried my best to help him through it the best I can. And I have tried to be there for him. We've cried together, we've hurt together. That's why I just wish that the energy, I don't know, this energy is so, it's so angry.
That would definitely make sense. That I feel that he's definitely hurting because of that. As much as you both are grieving it, it's obviously he's not letting it go enough. I know it's hard to let go of losing people, but at the end of the day, we're still always connected to them. So unfortunately, maybe it's hit him a lot harder than what he was expecting or what either of you were expecting. Some people do well with trying to let go of things with someone else and trying to grieve through it with other people, but like myself, other people can't let go of things if you're trying to do it with someone else. You need to actually do it on your own. And that may be what's happening here. Like, I don't know the whole situation or anything. This is just what I'm feeling.
Yeah, and it's like for me, like that's what I told him like a month ago. Like, oh my god, that's what I told him a while back, right? I told him that I'm not telling you to let it go. I told him, I'm just telling you that her energy is with us, and that it's her vessel now that you have to let go because she's not here anymore. Right? And I said, you know what I had to do, my love? I told him. I said, that's why I started making more music and I started going more spiritual deep with it because that is how I was able to let her go. I have this one song I released. It's called One Last Time. It's a collaboration with Eco Horizon. You guys can find it on YouTube, and that song is about her. How I wish I could have had one last time to just at least maybe rewrite time to maybe have that fantasy with her. So that was my way of letting go. And I've been trying to help him. And I can't. His energy literally shuts me out. The only one I would say it opens for fully is our daughter. He is so, like, he's a 360 different person when he's with her. That part's amazing, right? But then when he sees me, it's just, I don't know.
You're still muted, Meadow.
I'm the awesomest host at this. I'm getting a real strong you need to leave vibe. Lil Hundred in the comments earlier was saying that he needs to miss you, to appreciate you again. Saved had a really great thing to say too. He said it's the effects of fearing fear. Fear is an illusion is nothing. There's nothing to fear. I think both of you have a lot of that. I don't know. Desiree had some questions in the comments too. Hang on. one of our questions was, do his eyes look the same? And I told her that it didn't, but they seem sunk in, but that could be spiritual attacks or the D. But the D does take time, and spiritual attacks happen pretty fast. So I didn't take that into account earlier when we were discussing that. So that's a good question for you. When his eyes started looking sunk in, was it like overnight, or was it like took a few days? Hey, Matt Hatter, welcome in, babe.
I don't know. It was something my mom noticed when we lived in the old house. It was that time when we went to that event, or whatever, and like I didn't really notice myself, but my mom said she did. And then like I would see like a few like okay,
Thank you
like
for the heart.
when I was in the old house, I found something. I asked him about it. He made up a story, la di da di da, and then all of a sudden we were getting ready to move out, so we moved in here. And then literally for like the past few months we've been in here, I've been kind of wondering why his energy's off, why his personality is off, like, and he still just looks the same to me. I don't know, like he doesn't look sick, like gone sick or like anorexic sick, but I would say he looks exhausted. So if that's close to the same thing, because the last person I seen on drugs like that was my own mother. That was my own mom. So
Drugs don't affect everybody the same way. Okay, I've got something to tell you guys. Up until 3 months ago, I was on meth. Up until 3 months ago, this is why I started getting fat really fast, because I quit smoking meth. But I could still eat on it. I could still sleep on it. I still go without sleep without it. I still go without food without it. But you guys couldn't tell. Nobody knew if I didn't tell you. Nobody knew I was on that. Nobody knows if I'm on anything. Hey, Monkey Boy. Like, I usually have to tell you guys, like, I have done a couple of things. Matt Hatter, thank you for the gift. Oh, that's super cool. Oh, look at the
my significant other, he used to talk about this. He used to say this, that he's like that. But he used to say, so in the addict's world, that would make me the high functioning addict, he said. And he says, I'm always addicted to more. And I'm like, so now it's just you want to be more depressed all the time? Because that's kind of what I've been seeing. I've been seeing, like, see how my name has that spiral in front? Now you can see that the spiral is going up or going down. And I try to stop myself from spiraling all the time because I already have my own problems with trying to unalive myself. Okay? And I said I like that, unalive. Okay? I have those problems. And I'm learning to get over them. I had to go through a lot to get here to where I am, and I try my best to not let myself go back to the spiraling thing. The only reason why I'm crying today is because I'm hurt. My partner grabbed me in a way I never thought would ever happen. And he's spiraling down. It's so fucked up to watch somebody spiral down. Everything that you have for you is coming from going up. I don't know. Like, I think maybe I'm experiencing my twin flame.
That is another thing that I would like to talk about. That's something else that I'm noticing. People being addicted to the twin flame journey or the idea of soulmates. I'm not going to lie, I was one of them too. What about the pumpkin? Oh, the little pumpkin was sweet? Yeah, the pumpkin was sweet. That was pretty cool. This isn't the same man you first met.
I feel like twin flames are like, yeah, we're partners with them, but if we don't stay together with them, then they were here to teach us lessons. So I guess maybe all of our partners are twin flames to us, and are, the ones that we actually find as a soulmate are the soulmates. And I'm just like, oh, I have 2 kids with this man and all that. Like, my God.
Well, so David, go ahead. Say what you were going to say. David?
I feel like he's lost himself, to be honest. I mean, this is really hard for me to talk about, but I had my next door neighbor that I grew up with was 5 years older than me. So to me, he was like my older brother because I've only got sisters that are both older than me. Now, I used to look up to him like you would not believe. And all through my teenage years and everything, I would try and be like him, try and be around him as much as possible because I thought he was the coolest thing out. And it wasn't until he was getting married, so probably it was a little bit before I got married, so 2017, so probably 2016. So what, that's 9 years ago. So yeah, I was in my mid-20s and I got a phone call from my wife one day saying that he had unalived himself, and I found out that that was due to him trying so hard to be the best person for everybody else and not looking after himself at all. He was dealing with so many demons and emotions and not letting anyone in to know what was happening. He, to the outside and everybody else, just looked like, you know, the funniest person out. He was always trying to give somebody else, if they were in a bad mood or upset or anything, something to be happy about. Like, he always had a beer in his hand, so if you were around him, you're drinking too. Like, he would just give you that vibe. Like, you would never ever know that he was not enjoying himself. Like, he just was so infectious, and it used to rub off on everyone. Like, he was the silliest person out, but you could just let it go because of the vibe that he would bring to everyone. Like, that, to this day, I mean, everybody still wishes that his energy was around, and because everybody was magnetized to it. But he had so many demons and whatnot inside that when he was on his own, you could tell that he's not coping. Like, his dad went through alcoholism and was then sober. So therefore, because his dad was able to do it, his dad was then trying to push that onto himself so that he could improve his life to become better for the woman that he went to marry. And then they moved out together, went and bought all this new furniture and all the rest of it. And that's around the time when he gave up, because he was doing everything for everybody else and not doing anything for what he wanted in himself. So he was trying to live through everybody else rather than grasp what it is that he actually wanted to do. So he never really became fully himself. He was too far into living for everyone around him. And, like, don't get me wrong, you know, you've got to be there and help your friends and whatnot, but if you don't let them in, they can't help you. As much as you wish them to be able to see what's going on the inside, they can't. They just can't see it. Like, they might have an inkling that something's going on, but unless you actually say, hey, I'm struggling, I need help, I don't know what to do, this has been plaguing me for months or years or whatnot, but if you don't let anybody in, you can't expect to be helped. You can't expect anyone to understand. Anyone, you can show them love, but it's not going to do anything unless they are willing to say, I have a problem, I need to figure out why I'm not happy, why I'm depressed, why things aren't working for me. Like, he may be dealing with the fact that the only way he's able to cope is to go back to being on stuff, but knowing how much it's going to destroy everything that you guys have worked on together, maybe that's why he's not willing or even able to move, because he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, and he's on the tether. But at the same time, what we're all forgetting is we all choose these these choices and these experiences to happen to allow us to grow more as a soul and become a better soul. But that doesn't mean that everyone's going to be able to do it. There's always going to be people that can't make it. And that was their choice as well. So as much as this might be hurting, maybe there is a lesson in here for you to learn as well. So as hard as it is at the moment, maybe just try and give yourself space so that you can heal, because obviously it's affecting you a lot as well. And with you both in the same sort of headspace trying to heal, what people don't understand is whatever energy you're in is what you're radiating out. So if you're both in that, you're then amplifying that emotion of loss or emptiness, or that you are just searching. So maybe it's time that you both take a break and start looking inside yourself to remember what it is that brings you joy and, you know, brings a smile to your soul. I mean, yeah, I've had a lot of loss in my life. I deal with it a lot different to most people, though. I can't very well externalize it and get other people's help. I tend to deal with it myself, which means that, yeah, sometimes I'm isolating myself for months. Doesn't mean I go and do silly things like get on stuff. Sometimes I might have a few more drinks, and I'm still aware of where I'm at. So maybe he's not aware of where he is. Maybe he needs to become more self-aware and feel into his feelings rather than trying to subdue or numb them, because that's, yeah, you're never going to get anywhere if you can't face your own feelings. Sorry, that was a very long rant.
No, they're not going to be stuck in the reincarnation loop. They're not. He is responsible for his own thoughts, feelings, and actions. Actually, that was a beautiful rant, David, because I too have struggled with depression and unaliving myself thoughts the majority of my life. Have a good night, Victoria. Good to see you. I'm glad you were here. Thank you for the hard on, Rain. You don't let my sisters give me hard ons. Welcome in, Amanda. Come on in, babe. And that's something that's necessary to be said too, because we all do struggle with those types of thoughts. We all, thank you for the hard on, Sister Amanda. I appreciate when my sisters give me hard ons. I love it. My sisters give me hard ons. I love it. Like, I'm addicted to comedy. I'm addicted to making light of situations when they feel uncomfortable to me. Like, I'm addicted to making jokes. Can you read something? Absolutely. I have to pee, so that's perfect. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, so this is the book. It's called the Daily Reflections book for AA members, but it doesn't have to be for AA. It's for like anything. Today is October 7th, and it's entitled a Daily Monitoring. And it's about continue to take personal inventory, which is the 10th spiritual step. To monitor our inventory, and when we are wrong, we admit it to ourselves, because that's who we have to admit first that we are wrong to, is ourselves. So the reading is, the spiritual axiom referred to in the 10th step: every time we are disturbed, no matter what the cause, there is something wrong with us, also tells me that there are no exceptions to it. No matter how... One second. I gotta get into the light so I can see. No matter how unreasonable others may seem, I am responsible for not reacting negatively. Regardless of what is happening around me, I will always have the prerogative and the responsibility of choosing what happens within me. I am the creator of my own reality. When I take my daily inventory, I know that I must stop judging others. If I judge others, I am probably judging myself. Whoever is upsetting me most is my best teacher. I have much to learn from him or her in my heart. I should thank that person.
I love that. Absolutely. That's beautiful. That's good shit right there. Go ahead, Dave. And then I got to know from Lil 100, what does WAWL, wall? You say that all the time. What does that mean? Welcome in, Mrs. C. Welcome in, JoJo. Oh, amazing. Oh, okay. I was like, okay, well, I've never heard that before. Must be a Scottish thing. Wow. Wow. You know how we say that in Texas? Wow. Wow. We are responsible for ourselves. And Wallaby Way, Sydney. Nice. That's cool. Outstanding. We do create our own reality, and in creating our own reality, that is wawing a woolly lettuce. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't know. Go ahead. Go ahead, Amanda. What's it mean?
Sorry. I just wanted to come up and tell you, you know your beautiful pictures. You can take pictures of them and use them as stickers in your fan club.
Yes, I do know that, and I thought I had that set up already. I think there's some pretty funny pictures in there. Some really pretty ones.
Let me see. No, there's nothing in there because they changed it over the fan club thing. I don't know, like a couple of months ago, and let people or like any pictures you had in there are gone. But do you know how to redo it?
No, but I'll figure it out.
I'll
get on there.
Yeah, but I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now.
Well, I'll forget right now. I'm a victim to addiction. You have to be a survivor. Exactly. Let's get back to the subject though. What Mad Hatter was saying. So, I quit doing dope 3 months ago, and I've got really fast since then. Really fast. And I kept trying to tell myself that the reason that I kept doing it is because it was helping my clairs. And yes, it was. It was helping my clairs a lot. It was helping me with discernment. It was helping me to learn what was mine and what was somebody else's. But it did its thing, and I didn't need to do it anymore. And at one point, hiccups, I had asked the universe to remove what no longer serves me and bring in what does. And of course, I wasn't listening to my own request, and all of a sudden, my money started disappearing. Are we religious here? No, we are not religious here at all. I was an atheist up until last year, honey. So no, you're in a safe space. But it did serve its purpose. It did what it needed to do while I needed to learn discernment, because I do have a lot of gifts, and my gifts are very intense, and I can feel the entire fucking earth. I could feel all of Mars and Venus too. And when that shit started hitting, that shit got really heavy, because sitting inside my friend's room one day watching a video with him, and all of a sudden he starts watching videos of people getting unalived, CCTV videos, outside storefront cameras. And then I watched them gang rape a lady, and I freaked out. And then a little bit later, somebody walked up and grabbed a toddler and Hulk smashed them on the concrete, and that was it. I couldn't take it anymore. After that, I had PTSD dreams for a little minute, and I was using the dope as an excuse to get rid of the dreams. If I'm not sleeping, I'm not dreaming. That's the way I was thinking. And I stayed up for 7 days, and nothing was changing because I'm a functioning addict. And so you can't tell when I'm fucked up or when I'm not unless I tell you. You can't tell by my eyes. You can't tell by my anything. My face doesn't draw up. Thank you for the hard on, sister. I love my sisters giving me hard ons. Appreciate you, Kimberly. But it still was, I kept giving myself excuses. And when I did that to the universe, and I said that to the universe, all of a sudden, all my money started disappearing. People that I loved and trusted were stealing my money. And I took that as a sign from the universe saying that it had run its course and I didn't need it anymore. And that was after 13 years of being clean. But in that 13 years, I was an alcoholic. And so now, like, I've started drinking again about a month and a half ago, but I'm not drinking every day. I just drink once in a while, and I only drink just a couple of beers. But the idea of becoming an alcoholic again was starting to bother me. And the thing about addiction is that we get addicted to all kinds of things. Like, I'm addicted to The Walking Dead. I fucking love that show. I love the comic book too. I'm addicted to all things witchy. I'm addicted to art supplies. I'm addicted to working on art. I'm addicted to poetry. I'm addicted to working on art. I'm addicted to my man. You know, like, I have an addictive personality and I know this. And dealing with that, it's like one of the hardest things is coming over those, he smiled, coming over those, look at his pretty little face. Look, wouldn't you be addicted to him too? Look how cute he is. But like, it's one of those things that, you know, we struggle with even in spirituality. You know, we're doing our personal growth, we're doing our shadow work, and yet we still have our addictions, whether it's a TV show or a book or research. God, I got addicted to research there for a minute. I hate this thing. I call it the nightmare box. And for almost a solid year, I was stuck in it researching things, researching personal growth, researching psychiatry, yes. Researching all kinds of things, science, religion, everything. I was researching like a motherfucker, and I got addicted to it. Like, I couldn't wait to get home so I could research some more. And I'm riding my exercise bike, researching with my phone, just scrolling, reading and watching videos. And now I find myself addicted to watching videos and researching survival on this in the woods and off grid living and that kind of thing, and how to make a good RV and all this other stuff. Like, because of the things that I want to do now, it's changed my addiction. Yes, it's a healthier addiction, thankfully, but it's still an addiction. And when I put my phone down, and my art supplies are still packed up, so I still haven't gotten to those boxes yet. But what am I gonna do? I either push start on the fucking show that I'm watching, or I push start on stupid videos again because I sat there for too long. I don't get on TikTok though. Like, I broke my addiction from TikTok and switched it to an addiction to watching videos on YouTube and Facebook, but it's still fucking TikTok. Like, because I know that I'm addicted to lives. I will get on here and I will see one of my friends live and I'll want to hop in there and be a part of their panel and hang out. And hey, chat, welcome in. And that drives me crazy. You're a people pleaser, but you just want selfish and partied way too long, but it's been 20 years. Yeah, so did I, dude. I partied way too long for way too long, way too much. And trying to come to a non-addicted mind when there's other things that cause an addiction, like the art or the art supplies or speaking light language or whatever. Welcome in, Jed. I'm glad you're here, babe. All those things still cause an addiction. So it's literally switching one addiction for another. Like that one line that I said in the third grievance. Like, it's like an addict who only changed their habits, but they saying they're clean, but did they quit or just switch? We're doing that in the spiritual community too. Like, oh, I was addicted to being a Christian, and now I'm addicted to being this. I was addicted before to being an atheist and being a witch. Now I'm addicted to this. I'm addicted to personal growth. I'm addicted to expansion. I'm addicted to spiritual ascension. So at that point, when I think about it like that, is it really helping us? Or is it hurting us? Adorable and crazy. Hi, welcome in, babe. Mad Hatter, you come up here all the time. I never get to fucking hear from you. I would love to hear your thoughts.
Ooh. I done told you, you gotta ask me questions and I'll roll with it.
I said I done told you. All right. Do you have anything that you're addicted to?
Yes. I smoke cigarettes every day. I smoke 2 packs a day, and I do the M word on the daily.
Hey, just throwing this out here to all my fellow stoners.
Wacky cabbage.
The Lord's lettuce.
I usually refer to it as gardening, but I hadn't heard it referred to that in this group.
I have heard it referred to as gardening recently, but as a person who's also addicted to actual gardening, that confuses my autistic brain. So I'm like, are we actually gardening or are we smoking?
I can also call it broccoli.
I like broccoli. Let's go with broccoli. I love broccoli. Let's put some cheese on that shit and smoke it up. Speaking of, I'm going to go load a bowl. Y'all keep talking.
Oh, you can't abandon me like that. I can't ramble.
I'm coming right back. I'm going to smoke it with you.
Okay. But in addition to that, I have struggled with harder drugs in the past that I had to overcome the addiction to. I mean, the best advice I can give anyone struggling with addiction is every day you've got to get up and tell yourself, I got this. I can handle this. And you have to believe in yourself. That's what I meant when I said you can't become a victim to addiction. You can't let it win.
I absolutely love that. You keep hearing that song by Led Zeppelin, In the Light, today. Saved. Can you pull that song up for our closing song here in a little while? Your life is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because it contains content with low visual quality or static imagery. This is in line with whatever the fuck, dude.
Here, I thought your camera was looking better.
I know. The fuck. Welcome back, Purple Nymph. Come on in, babe. Can you look up that song for us, Saved? Because I feel like if it's in Kimberly's head, that means it's got to be our closing song tonight. So, Mad Hatter, yeah, I've been addicted to harder things too, off and on throughout my life. I actually have a poem. There's a line in it that says, Skeeter, Geeter, Repeater, you really should meet her. There's no one else sweeter and no one else meaner. Sorry, that's a rap. That was a rap that I wrote. And then I can't even tell you what else. Like, I've got so many fucking poems on the RUGS. Appeal. I'm appealing that. That's stupid. My life does not. This notice is unclear. My life does not contain Okay, yeah. There we go.
Did I get you a restriction?
No, you didn't. I did. It was talking about, like, I have a blurry background or something. I'm like,
well,
motherfucker, I got a black sheet behind me.
When I was dealing with the hard addiction, I'm not sure what the TikTok word for it is, but I can tell you it involved a glass stem and some Troy Boy. And
we'll call it booty.
And I had a 6-month-old when I was going through this, and it was the baby that pulled me out of it.
You know,
I
my
woke up
kids need
one
that
morning
too.
and my first thought was, I wonder if my sister-in-law had a push. And the baby was crying, and I got angry at myself that I was not first concerned with the baby. And I got up, I got the baby and got it taken care of, fed it, cleaned it, and all that. And then I immediately started packing my stuff and left that baby's daddy that day. And went through hard withdrawal because I quit cold turkey.
I did too.
And the fucking, pardon my French, I'm sorry.
You're okay. I say the fuck word all the time.
Yeah, but I don't.
You say the fuck word in the meadow. In the meadow is a perfect place to say fuck.
The cold chills, I had the fever, I had the body pains, I had the vomiting, and what kept me going is every morning this baby would get out the bed, come over to me, and smack me in the face with their sippy cup. And reality smacked me every day, and that's what I woke up to, and that's what pulled me through it. Addiction is hard, and I don't deny that. But like I said, you got to get up every day and go, I can do this.
Baby was giving you a wake-up call every morning. Don't forget who you are.
Yeah. And by God, it pulled me out of it real quick. I think it took me 3 weeks to fully overcome the withdrawals.
When I quit dope probably about 4 or 5 or 6 times in my life, but the one that hit me the hardest was the one that I did 15 years ago, August 28th, 2011. I quit cold turkey like that after shooting up for a little while, and I swore I was never going to put a needle in my arm, and I'd put it in my head that if I ever did, I was going to quit. And I was married to my ex-wife at the time. I left her. Not before I got a scar, physical scar, but, anyway, like, I think about that time a lot, and I went to my birth mother's. My little sister from my blood family told me that if I ever wanted to quit, she'd come and get me. And I sat out on the steps with my friend Marty, smoking a joint, and I was like, give me your phone. And I called my little sister. And I said, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. I quit cold turkey right now. And I did. And I was clean for 13 fucking years until I met Mike, my ex from 2 years ago, that got me back on the shit. But I can also say that he also got me back on my art, my spiritual journey, my writing. He encouraged me in a lot of ways, but he also fucking tore me up in a lot of ways because he got me back on the one thing that I was kryptonite to me. But he taught me how to eat on it, sleep on it, and act right on it. And not all the time and shit, like, so, like, I was grateful for that, but at the same time, now I could hide it even better. Like, I was so good at hiding it. And he was one of the people that stole money from me there towards the end. And he called me recently. What was it, like 2 weeks ago now, babe? I don't know, something like that. But I was texting Antares at the same time. Your baby in your story is now 20. Congratulations. Mine is 27. Anyway, so like he offered to pay me back by sending me some dope. And we'd sent it through the mail many times. And I'm just like, I had a real hard time that night. And Antares held a space for me to be vulnerable, to grieve what happened between me and Mike, to grieve my life for the past 2 years, to grieve dope because like I missed it. I wanted it. I wanted to tell him yes. I wanted to figure out a fucking way. But I'm glad that he talked me out of it. I'm glad that he was there for me for that. I'm glad that I didn't say yes to it because I would be high as fuck right now. And I'd probably be kicked out of this apartment. Because like she doesn't want that shit here. And I was honest with her about it. Like I was very honest. I didn't want to do it anymore. And that's why I wanted to tell everybody about it because it's a part of my life. that I struggle with, and how easy it would be for me to get it again. All I have to do is call him and tell him, yeah, here's the address. And I don't want to do that. And it's a battle that I have every fucking day. And I'm itching like a motherfucker today thinking about it. Just thinking about what I was going to talk about on this thing about addiction. The guy really bad wants them right now that I'm talking about it. So I want him to quit talking about it. So how about we go around the room and let everybody else talk about their addictions. I'm very proud of you, Mad Hatter, by the way. It's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to kick. You're about to go to work. Oh, that's a 4-letter word. We could say fuck, cunt, and bitch and shit in here, but don't say work. Work is we gotta find a different word for that. Like shit. We'll call it shit. I have to go to shit. If you have to go to shit, then I know. So some are addicted to sadness, anger. Yes, that is possible. That's what I really wanted to talk about earlier, because I was addicted to being depressed. And the only way that I wasn't depressed, the only way I was up and moving was if I was fucked up, was if I was spun out. And I'm super glad that I got out of both of that. But for 2 months, I was addicted. I was laying in bed. I couldn't get out of bed. It's part of the reason I got fat so fast. Because I was just laying in there eating and doom scrolling and ignoring all my phone calls and texts and ignoring all my friends and ignoring all the people that needed me. Welcome back, Wild Guy. I was ignoring myself, and I wasn't taking care of myself. And I watched some video the other day, in fact. Somebody talking about, what if we're not actually hungry? What if we're just addicted to eating?
I've heard a theory that when you're actually hungry, that's your body getting rid of toxins. So the grumbling and whatnot you feel is actually your body detoxing rather than you actually needing food.
Can I tell you something else? It goes beyond being addicted. It is also related to a mental mindset, because as a child, if you have food insecurities, when you get older, those insecurities take over and you overcompensate.
And Tarks was saying something to me the other day that, what was it, dopamine? I'm dopamine deficient or something, or my brain has forgotten how to properly produce dopamine, and that's why I seek it in other things. And I was like, the answer to every ADHD person's questions. My brilliant future husband right there. He's gonna be addicted to me very soon. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. Yes, and some people are addicted to the programming. They're so fucking addicted to being programmed that they refuse to look outside of it and will literally fight us. Grief processing and abandonment wounds, absolutely, Kimberly. You can buy dopamine patches? What? What?
I just saw that yesterday. I don't know how real it is, but it'd be interesting to try it.
What? I don't have a job yet. I need somebody to buy me some dopamine patches and send them to my address. Reach out to me and I'll give you my address. You'll send me some? Oh my God, they are real? Welcome to my new addiction, dopamine patches. Oh my God, I wonder what I'll create. I'll spun out on dopamine. I can't Google it right now. I'm live, but I'll try to remember later.
Just going for a hike, nature replenishes our dopamine naturally.
I call BS because I was just living in 5 acres of woods and I walked around that sumbitch all the time. All the time. I was constantly in the woods. I had my tent out in the woods where I'd go and smoke my reefer and my dope. So, but
actually, Meadow, you would have been barefoot, yeah?
No, because there was like a
Mega.
lot. Things that, listen, I had flip flops when it was summery, and when it was cold, I was in boots. But in the winter, in the summertime, yes, I was flip flopped, and I would take my flip flops off, and I would stand on it whenever I found a spot that was safe. But the most of it was not safe. There was this plant that grew that had these little tiny white flowers, and these flowers collected these little teeny, like gnat-sized little white fucking moth things. I used to call them the fairies. And they would go under my glasses and at my eyeballs because they wanted the wet parts of your body. They go under my glasses and over my glasses and straight at my eyeballs. Every fucking time I cut their fucking trees back, and I had to cut the trees back because we had a whole circle driveway that went all way around the property. My theory is you not only get a certain amount when you were born, you got to make it last. I used all mine. Dopamine. Same.
Meadow.
Well, go ahead, Bug.
Interested in forager things. I did a post last week about edible weeds guide on my not weed, not it, yeah, like the weeds, like not the other weed.
See how that went about both sides of my mouth when I did that? Sorry. Go ahead.
But I just want to make sure everyone realizes that it's me, Mando1111, because I'm having to tell people, and I feel like I'm stalking them, and it's kind of freaking me out a little bit.
I like
because
it when
people
you
are
stalk me.
She already is that. I'm like, it's me.
I like it when you stalk me, Manda.
Oh, thanks. That
And
makes me
when
feel
I
better.
see you hiding behind the bushes, I'm gonna send you a cocoa with marshmallows.
Oh no, I'll be like, let's play something. And you'll be like,
If I see you stalking me in the bushes, I'll invite you in. I'll be like,
But,
come on inside and play. We'll
I
have fun
post
here.
every day. I post information every day. So if anyone's interested in like esoteric, spiritual knowledge, wants to know something that I don't know but doesn't want to research it, ask me. I'll find it for you. No problem.
I do that
And
too. I'm so fast on the Google.
yeah. Also, I've been making stickers for creators that like my friends. Using it AI generator. It's free. You don't have to sign in. There's no cost. And because a lot of the AI apps, you have to wait for an ad, like just for one image, but you don't have to. It's really good. Yeah. While I'm here, like I'll be quiet, but I'll just show you pictures while you guys are talking, so you can see what it kind of looks like. So if you want to get it.
Hey, Pumpkin, if you're looking for a rabbit hole to chase, I got one for you.
Yeah.
Go
Where'd you
find
on the
the
hole?
origin of Rh negative blood.
Dude,
Oh, I've got
I
you.
done been down that
I've
hole.
got you. I've got you already. I've already got a whole
Hold
file
on,
in there.
real quick. Hold on, real quick. Pause. 2 seconds. Lil 100. The rule in this room is to follow everybody. It's not a can I follow you. It's already spoken.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Everybody follow everybody in this room. This is a family. We are building a family. And I'm the master builder. You're welcome. Thank you. I am RH negative as well, Katrina. In fact, I had to look that up just in case, like, you know, babies come out of some brown cows. You know what I mean? And so what had happened was he's B positive and I'm AB negative, and AB negative is RH negative. I'm the kind of blood that goes into everybody's, and I can take everybody's, but his can't at all. So Rage is my mom is. So Rage my mom is. Huh? Planet or goddess? Wait, what have I missed? Tiamat. Ha! David said the planet or the goddess? Do what, man?
You can't give to everybody because you can't give to O negative.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't. I'm O negative. O negative is the universal donor. So O negative can give to everybody.
I can only have O negative.
But O negative can only have O negative.
I gotta look at it all. You got the wording mixed up. I can take everything. I can't give it all. Oh, sorry. I did get it all mixed up. Okay. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm maybe negative is all I know. Doesn't matter. Yeah. I just get told I get the good blood. I got the good blood. Nuh-uh. I looked it up. I cannot. That's not. AB negative can give to others. Yes. It's a universal blood type.
No, it can give to both A and B. It can't give to O.
I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up again because now I'm confused. Can't remember. Y'all got my head all fucking scrambled.
It's a fact, I promise you.
That is another 4-letter word that I'm going to wash your mouth out for, young lady. Go get the bar soap. Meet me in the bathroom. I'll be all like,
But
wash
when
and
you
rain
go down
down.
that rabbit hole, it goes from everything from
I'm a
Netflix
fighter. I
to the
will
lizard
warn you.
people.
You will what? One father blessing to you as well. Okay, I'm done with this conversation. We're going to have a blood type conversation in a few days. How about that?
I'll
Okay.
change the subject. Does anyone read Ashiana Dane information? Because I'm like reading all the books at the moment. Ashiana Dane.
That's why, Z-Boys, I don't know you and I don't let up strangers. But if you want to stay and engage in the comments and get to know us, maybe we'll consider letting you up. But if you ask again, I'm going to have to fucking block you. And I don't want to do that to you today. So just fucking engage in the comments, get to know us, let us get a feel of you. And then maybe we'll let you up later. This is One Father. I'm a spiritual person. Awesome. Welcome in, One Father. I'm Meadow. Welcome to the Meadow. Ashiana Diana. Miguel.
I was looking at the connection between the unorganic overlay net system and her work and see if there was a connection, and there is. And I'm like, yeah, so I'll be posting about that at some point.
You're welcome. Toot toot and I'm oot. You're leaving? You're going to Night Nights now? I love you. Good night, Sharon. You're awesome. Shazam!
Oh, talking about timeline shifts. Okay, you know the scene of Tom Cruise sliding into the room when he goes, no, 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 no. Does he wear sunglasses or not? Everyone answer. Sunglasses or not?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Oh, you're talking about the Mandela effect.
Mm-hmm.
Let me rephrase my answer. I don't believe he comes into the room wearing them, but I think he puts them on by the end of the dance.
Apparently not. Apparently not. Apparently not. And I'm like, what the holy schmoly?
Listen, the AI's been fucking a lot of shit up for a hot minute. You guys, in fact, this is part of the reason that I wanted to talk about addictions too, because I have some other friends that are not currently here, so I will not be saying their names out loud, but they're very stuck in drama. They're very stuck in fear. They're addicted to fear and drama, okay? And I've been in I don't even know how type of argument for 3 fucking days with one friend. Because I'm not arguing with him. I'm agreeing with him. I told him I've been saying the same shit for fucking decades. And he's just now saying it, and that's okay. But he's like yelling at me and telling me I'm full of ego because I don't want to watch an hour and a half long fucking video that I don't have time to watch because I'm literally on the phone 24/7. Don Chewy, welcome back. To the point where I don't have time for my fucking self. I barely have time to communicate with my moderators before I go live. And most of them I don't get to. Like, I literally, I don't get to, it takes me 2 days to watch an hour-long episode of Walking Dead. Like, I'm not kidding. Because of how many times I have to pause it for a 2-hour, 3-hour, 4-hour-long conversation. And so, I don't get to have conversations with my friends because I'm so busy helping people all the time. And that's okay. I enjoy it. I love it. But when you're arguing with me and calling me egoic when I'm trying to explain to you politely, bro, you got to understand the position that I hold in this family. I have to be there for so many people all the time. I'm constantly, Antares and I were on the phone for an hour and 48 minutes earlier this evening. And literally, I was not talking to him the whole fucking time. He was just listening to me text. Texting like I was on 5 different apps with 5 different people. Bam, 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 all the way across the board. Because I have people all over the fucking world. And I'm just like, it's nonstop. Y'all have to turn my fucking volume off to go to sleep. And it's like, I was trying to explain that to him, that I didn't have time to watch a video. I didn't have time to read 10 fucking, thank you for the shares, Candace. I didn't have time to read 10 fucking screenshots that were way too damn small that I'm going to have to enlarge to spread around the fucking screen to even fucking read. And you have any idea how hard that is when you have ADHD? And then your phone's also getting text messages and phone calls non-fucking stop from people all over the world on all my apps at the same time. I don't have time to do that, to scroll up and move that motherfucker around. I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. I just don't. And I can't read that right now. It's good. I don't know when I'll have time. So one of these days you're going to be bored. I wish that I was bored. I don't have time to be bored. I'm constantly talking to people. That's why my throat stays sore now. Because I'm constantly talking to people. That's why I can easily stay off of TikTok, except for when I go live. Maintenance of your egoic nature is part of the job, so to speak, and your recapitulation. I wasn't trying to be egoic by telling him no, that I don't have time to do that. I was trying to explain to him that my energy is needed elsewhere. And I already agreed with what he was saying and didn't need to read all that or watch an 1.5 hour long video. I didn't. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't. I already agreed with you. I'm already on the same page with you.
Colorado's coming in here hot. We're trying to steal people from the live. That's nice. Colorado, you need to message me and I will tell you what you need to know. So, no.
What's Colorado about?
Colorado is a bot that obviously is trying to cipher people from your room. Goodbye, Colorado.
Now he's blocked. There we go. There you go. All right. Disregard the Colorado. Yeah, blocked and muted, boys and girls. We don't play that here. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Logan. That's what I was staring at. I was looking at it.
You're welcome.
It's healthy to separate ourselves from an illusion of ourselves. Times 2, huh? Rainy.
Maybe you need like 3 days a week that you concentrate on other people and then keep your cup full for the other days.
Cup is plenty full. I appreciate that, though. That's a great idea. I'm sorry. I have to make an appointment with you. I'm sorry you're having a moment. I'll have to make an appointment with you.
I know what you're saying.
I can't do that.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I can't do that to people. Like, I know what it's like to need someone.
Yeah.
Because I have nobody. I have you guys, but I have nobody. Like, I don't have anybody to, like, walk up and hold me or walk up and hug me or whatever. I fell in love with a manipulator and I'm just devastated. Girl, we've all done it. Don't be upset by it, you guys. Understand also that everything that happens to us is happening for us. They're all stepping stones to greatness. And as we call our power back to ourselves and as we let go of the things that no longer serve us, all of these are falling into line with exactly what we wrote down in the Akashic Records to happen before we came here. Every single interaction with every single person, including this live right now, we already chose to do. We had the soul contracts with each other to make. So we have to keep that in mind too, no matter what is fucking going on. If we make a mistake in our love life, or if we make a mistake in our fucking family life, or whatever the fuck, when we make that mistake, we have to remember, we wrote it down already. We already said we were going to write this down. So what is this supposed to give? What lesson am I supposed to get from this? What new knowledge, what new thing am I supposed to get from this? Look for that instead of being upset about the things that are happening. That was very aggressive love. I'm sorry. The Aries took over. I see you, Rainy.
What am I doing now this time?
Nothing.
Literally, I can't even get away with a single thing.
I mean, you get up in my head too, so that's a scary place. I don't know how you don't need therapy after being in my brain. That's why I love napping.
I just tap in and check on people, and then I'm out, you know? There's only a couple that I like to hover for.
You're not trying to walk around in there and explore it all, are you? I don't want to know what's up in the meadow at all. It's gonna be like that scene in fucking.
It'd be like an acid trip for me.
It'll be like the poppy field in Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy and the gang are going down the yellow brick road through the poppy field, and then they all get high and pass out and start tripping.
What's this shit over here?
That's what's going to happen if you walk through my brain, Rainy. If you open any of the drawers, doors, locks, or any of that shit that's up in there, you're going to get hit in the face, and you're not going to know what hit you, and you're all of a sudden going to be like, it's going to be the most insane DMT trip you've ever had.
You should come over here.
Ass. Sorry, Matt.
Come over here to the tea party in Wonderland.
Oh, baby, that's my favorite place. You know I want to be there. That's why I fell in love with you in the first fucking place, because you had Mad Hatter as your fucking name. I was like, I don't even know this bitch, but she's my bitch now.
I feel like crazy and sip tea.
Do you want to know something, actually? Where's the box at? Hold on. I think it's that. I only saved 3 books. What'd he say?
He said, or do I nap so much to escape the hell of others' illusions of reality?
Dude, that's what I was doing at that house. I just wanted to sleep so I didn't have to be a part of it. Return to Oz was an amazing movie. Did you guys know that was Veruza Falk that played Baby Dorothy?
Yeah, I do.
Dude, our queen goddess of witches from the 90s. Let me see if this book is in here. I only saved 3 books from my house. Here they are. I even gave away my fucking copy of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, man. I fucking got rid of that even. I gave away my Walking Deads. Okay, so I got... Hey, Teresa. I got Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, still wrapped in plastic, never been opened, never been read. A lot of my comics were like that. Why do I still have this? Because I haven't read it yet. And then this, my son got me for Christmas one year, is the guide, is Surviving the Zombie Outbreak, the official zombie survival field manual. I have read this, though. I read this fucker cover to cover, and my daughter gave me Feed Your Brain Zombie bookmark.
That's a cool bookmark. I like it.
It's a cool fucking book. But then the other book that I saved was my copy of Alice in Wonderland. Yep. I got rid of all my books, you guys. I had so many books. I got rid of all my comics. My comics were ridiculous. Like, I had a ridiculous amount of comics. I had stacks of fucking whole sets of comics that were in plastic that I never fucking opened. Almost all of them zombies and vampires. There was some superheroes in there. Mostly it was zombies and vampires, though. Remember to do something magical for your inner child. See you all next time, everyone. Amanda, thank you. I love you. You can go ahead and say goodbye to us.
Bye. Love you all. Thank you for letting me up. And if you need help with the stickers, let me know. I'll message it to you.
Yeah, actually message me to remind me, because it might be a few days before I get on there to actually read them, because I don't have time to read my messages anymore. But I do try to make time. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, go read your messages, because I sent you one.
You sent me a message?
Shh, don't tell nobody I be messaging you. I be all up in that inbox.
Ooh. You're already in my box.
That's supposed to be a secret.
Oh, you're in my box right now. It ain't a secret. This shit goes on YouTube. The whole world's gonna know. Oh wait, I have to have followers. I have to have followers. I have 26 subscriptions. I talk about this all the time, you guys. If you're on YouTube, please go and subscribe. You don't even have to have your own YouTube channel to subscribe to my YouTube. It doesn't cost any money at all to subscribe to my YouTube. It's Peace in the Meadow. You can't miss it. I'm the only Peace in the Meadow on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. I'm the only Piece of the Meadow on TikTok that I know of too. Like there's some others that are like Peace in the World and Peace in the That, and Peace in the This, Piece of the Ass, but there's no other Peace in the Meadows. I'm the only Piece of the Meadow there is, so you gotta come find me. Oh, Bible baby, you're in the wrong spot, baby doll. Sorry, this nail just broke on the side, babe. So this nail's gonna have to go now. I can't believe how long my nails have gotten because I haven't done fucking any work in a month. This side's a little shorter. These ones been breaking. Look how long. You know how fucking long that is. Like it's fucking nuts. I'm a country girl. My thumbnails are long, y'all. I'm a country girl. Country girls ain't got fucking fingernails. Mama bird. Mama bird. Welcome in, Mama bird. Addictions. And Taurus, why don't you tell us about your addictions today? Oh, go ahead, Mad Hatter. What'd you have to say?
Oh, no, you're good. Go ahead.
Go ahead, and Taurus, tell us about your addictions.
Oh, I have I guess a bit of a compulsive personality, but I don't really have addictions.
Okay, I'm not.
I feel like everybody's got addictions.
You're not supposed to throw my man under the bus at all. It's totally awful to do that, but for the sake of prosperity here, or solidarity, we'll go with solidarity. You're addicted to lives. You are addicted to lives. You are. You spend so much time on lives. You talk about lives all the time. You're like, I love going to this live. I love this live. I love this live. You're addicted to lives, babe. You are that. Also, you're addicted to me. Okay, he says nothing. Maybe he's not. No, I'm like, maybe he's not addicted to me. Damn. Yet. Let me get my mouth around you. David said, yeah, he is addicted. I ran into him last night in the live. Ooh, bowling alley, babe. Baby. Antares. Let me call you by your government name? You need a new life? Why, Kimberly? Is this one not entertaining you enough? Antares. Babe. But in a few weeks back is enough to make a diagnosis. Diagnosis of what? I'm just saying what you told me, babe. I'm just messing with you. Hi, Kimberly. How are you, baby? What are you addicted
Hi, I'm
to?
good. So I've been addicted to many things all my life. And I recognize this because then, I started throwing up on the wall like a crime scene detective growing the tree of life of addiction, to figure out, is this generational? Is this my DNA code? Does this come from, other planets, from my family history? Which side of the family? It comes from both sides of the family. Comes from my core belief systems. Did my family teach me this? Did I learn this in school?
I had
I
not
don't care
thought.
if I was,
I had not thought about that. How addiction all addictions could be coming from our familial line, from our ancestral line, from our.
Right.
I did not thought about that. You were right.
Yeah, I'll be like, okay, did I gain weight? Did I lose weight? Am I repeating patterns? Are the same words coming out of my mouth? And my mother and my grandmother, I'd be standing in the mirror going, who are you? And then I'd watch my face morph like into my mother or my grandmother. Now I'm my father. Like I literally jump up and down in my rebounder sometime, like screaming, I am my father's daughter. And I had a horrible relationship with my father, but now I kind of like it because, you know, from the spirit world, your parents are much better people than they were in life form, right? So, anyways,
Thank you for my
so
heart
like,
on, Alley Cat. I appreciate it. My heart on. I'm so sorry,
so we
Kimberly.
could be addicted to all kinds of things. Addicted to having the phone in our hand. Addicted to relationships. If we had abandonment issues, like what are our attachments? You know,
I was addicted to relationships, but I wasn't like, girl, I'm talking about I had a revolving motherfucking door of boys and girls all up in the meadow.
yeah.
Getting that love.
Last year, my girlfriend threw me a birthday party, and then my sister was on the phone with me, and she goes, "Look, that's a whole table of your boyfriends." And I was laughing because it literally was like they all showed up. I go, "This is funny." And then like I film myself all the time. I was doing it this weekend. This weekend was the anniversary of one of my NDEs, and so I was filming myself, and my girlfriends were laughing about it because, I mean, like, because I project in humor. So I make a joke about everything, and that's an addiction when you're projecting with humor and you're making fun of yourself and people around you. Like that's another addiction, right? And so, yeah,
Dude,
that
yes, you're right though. You're right. Like,
making fun of yourself. Yeah, if you make fun of yourself, that's another addiction. To make fun of yourself when you're really digging into your wounds. It's like shadow work, right?
dude, you know, okay, like when you have like a phrase, for instance, that you're just struggling like a motherfucker to fucking, when you're going through the mindset changes part, and you're
Yeah.
struggling like a motherfucker to get rid of this asshole. The one that was in my head was, what the, fuck my life. I
Yes.
took fucking weeks to quit saying it. Like, I barely say it now. It does still come out from time to time, but I barely say it now. But my fucking God.
I want to say I was doing it all week because look, you just mentioned Aries a little while ago. We just had an Aries full moon and there's all these planets in Scorpio, and I'm a Sag with a bunch of Aries and Scorpio placements, and I've been screaming F-bombs and all kinds of swear words all week. But then I was like, I'm feeling numb, and I was like, how do I break out of this? And of course, I got a book that says, WTF are the planets doing? Like, I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to blame the planets.
love that
I
book.
can't
I haven't
blame
read it all,
myself, and I'm going to look in the mirror that I'm going to blame the planets. That's it. It's a full moon. So that's an addiction,
also
blaming
got the-
something else.
We've got the Draconian and the Orion asteroid showers coming by. Meteor showers,
Yes.
rather. And they're
Yeah.
affecting a lot of us. A lot of us are going through shit right now. That's why I
Yeah,
thought
me
addiction
too.
would be.
Me too.
You too. Everybody's going through
Sorry,
shit.
I just
right
wanted
now.
to say hi. How are you, gorgeous?
Hello,
Hi.
Alley Cat. How are you?
I just want to say I'm so happy to be here. Like I've been so. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just want to say yes. I absolutely concur. I like massive random outbursts. Like literally, I'm just completely consumed by anger and like these like energies that are not mine. Like it's like the plague. It's like a swarm of locusts just like crashes into me. I'm like, dude, really? I don't even know where my car is, so don't bother asking. But get out. Like, so I'm glad I'm not the only one who's experiencing this because it is.
Dude, where's my car right now?
Yes, I'm 40 years
That
old.
seems like
I'm
a
a
throwback
woman. I've
from
got
when we
two
were in our
Egyptian six
20s. Where did I
cats.
leave my car?
Dude, where's my car? I don't know. What'd you do with it? Dude, I don't know. Where's my car? What's yours say? Yep, I totally just did that. Yep. I plead the fifth.
Adio, welcome in. We're talking about addictions and spirituality.
And where's my car? Sorry, I said it out myself.
This is like that movie. Remember that movie? Was it like Bill and Ted? Dude, where's my
Yes,
car?
exactly. Bill and Ted's Great Escape or something like that. Or then you had like Evolution. I think we've established that took it, caca, don't work. Yeah, no, thank you. Really, no way. But it's the reason I wanted to say this is also because like what you're. I'm sorry, I'm Allie, by the way. Hi, how do you do? What you were saying about how like you deflect with the humor. It's kind of like the art of self-deprecation, right? Like I was always told like I'm dumb, I'm stupid, be quiet. No one gives a toot about what you have to say. You're dumb. So I, learned the art of self-deprecation because when you make fun of yourself, it puts people on the back foot because they're like, "Wait, say what? Did she just actually make fun of herself?" Oh, excellent! I can like capitalize on this, but then they can't because I've taken what they were going to project on me, and I've already like, what's the word? Made it like when you take silver or gold, like if you're a blacksmith and you make it malleable. Is that the word? That's the right word, right? Malleable.
So I made a post on my TikTok about that. What do they call it? Kajutsi or whatever, that Japanese thing where they put the gold and they put the plate back together. But keep going. I don't want to interrupt you.
Oh
You're
no,
good.
not at all.
Guys. Remember, one mic at a time. But continue. Go ahead.
Sorry, you cut out, love. I couldn't hear what you said.
I said, remember the one mic at a time rule. You could continue talking, but remember the one mic at a time rule to keep us from talking over each other and practice active listening plus sound quality. Because TikTok sucks on sound quality.
Absolutely, 100%. And I'm sorry that I interrupted without actually asking if I may introduce myself. I apologize. That was a bit rude. I apologize for that. So my brain's just gone kaputzi.
You said you were going to introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
Sorry. All right. Sorry. Hi, I'm Allie, aka Alley Cat. I'm 40 years old. I'm a woman. I live in London, England. And the full moon is literally like whooping my batutski at the moment. And that's why, like, when you were speaking and your other colleagues were speaking and saying that you two were also feeling it, I was so not happy that you're experiencing it as well, but I felt I was not alone. Because I feel very alone at the moment. It's me and my two cats, Birdie and Blixa. They're also feeling it. They've gone absolutely cuckoo bananas. Blixa, they just turned 5 on the 19th of September. Blix has never shredded the toilet paper roll before. My first Egyptian Sphinxetti, him and his mother used to do that. They're not related, these cats. And now all of a sudden, he's shredding toilet roll. I'm like, I don't need confetti. What are you doing? And they both are literally like in the bathroom, like howling, like doing twirls, like there's something above them. And I mean, I've always seen between the veil, but I mean, there's nothing negative. But I mean, it's like crazy. I'm like, yeah, I can't even find my words. Like, and I'm usually quite good with my syntax and content and context, as Meadow knows. But I can't even find my own words at the moment, and I find that I'm literally overrun with waves of random energy that is not my own. And I will be perfectly fine and calm 1 minute, and the next minute it is like I've been hit by a hurricane, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to stop there.
No, I completely.
Thank you for hearing me. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Love and light.
Alley Cat, you are always at home here in the meadow. Like, this is the place where you are understood, you are seen, you are heard, you are accepted. This is always your home. Always.
Thank you. I love you for that. And I appreciate you so much. You have no idea. Thank you, babe. I love you. And I really do appreciate you and your community. Thank you. Love and light to all of you.
You're welcome. It's not my community. It's ours. It's ours. We also had a huge Schumann resonance shift this weekend. Yes. I felt that too. And then also, let's see what else. There was a timeline shift. Hard.
What is Schumann? So sorry.
Jeremy Lee Johnson, welcome in. In post emotions, With deep drain thoughts and alchemizing your mind, I intertwine. J-Dog 444 Dragon, I'm gonna follow you and we're gonna be friends. Welcome to the meadow, Jeremy. I've liked every Jeremy I've ever known, and the 4s make me happy because I'm a 22-4 life path. Was on the wrong timeline for a minute there. Rainy, get your butt back in here. Get back up here. I got a little secret for some of you that don't know. One of my gifts is being able to move between the timelines, to pull certain timelines in and to separate certain timelines out. And I spend an awful lot of time using my energy towards that, to bring in the timelines that are for all of our better good, all of our highest good, and to separate all of us from the timelines that are not. Being able to see into them all gives me a very acute perspective with what timelines I want my family to be on and what timelines I don't want them to be on. And trust the fuck out of me, I do not want any of y'all to end up on any of the bad ones. So I spent a lot of energy lately pulling in the better timelines. And doing that is also shifting energy worldwide. I'm not the only person that can do what I can do, and I'm not the only person doing what I'm doing. So I do know that I'm not alone in this, and that I am able to pull in these energies to give us all the higher timelines. But during said shifts, when the planes of existence and the timelines are crisscrossing and doing all the things that they do as they swirl about each other, things are gonna abruptly shift for a lot of us. And it's gonna look like tower moments for a lot of us. Not everybody, but for a lot of us. It's gonna feel like tower moments. It's gonna feel like great pain, like everything just fell to shit. But it didn't. It fell into place. Even if it feels like loss, whether it's people, places, or things, if it feels like loss, and now would be a really good time for somebody to give me a big gift so that way I can, so TikTok will clip this and I'll be able to find it. I'm at 10 o'clock exactly. Okay. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate that. But the timelines, multiplied moments, if you dig crystals, the timelines are shifting. Oh, super cute. Oh, look at that. It's adorable. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate you, Kimberly. The timelines are shifting for us to separate from our tower moments, whatever they may be. And they're going to come in all kinds of forms, from cars breaking down to houses lost, to jobs lost, to family members lost, to relationships lost, children lost, all kinds of things. Thank you, Kimberly, for the pumpkins. I appreciate you, sweetheart. There's 31 days in October and there was 31 pumpkins. That's pretty cool.
Angel number 3131.
Nice.
Sorry, I just had to start. Excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry, love.
You're okay. That's change. That's change. That's leadership. Change in leadership. I love it. Also 31 equals 4. That's the foundation. And 3, 3, and 1, 1 equals 44. It's foundation, definitely. 8. That's right. Abundance. So if we stay focused, boys and girls, on the higher timelines, the ones that are for our highest good. Me and Antares say a thing together every night now, where we're calling in our power, we're cutting ties with that means this harm or that doesn't serve us. We're cutting ties with all that. We call in our power. We remind ourselves that we're authentic and sovereign. Hey, Cassie, and that we're chosen and that we're fucking protected, and all of those things all at once. I love you so much, baby. All those things all at once are exactly what we've been doing for the last 2 years. We just simplified it and started saying it in a much simpler way and giving our intention towards it every single time. And I've been sleeping better. Even on my period, I slept better. That blew my mind, because usually I can't sleep for shit on my period. And I haven't been sleeping for shit like the rest of y'all haven't been sleeping for shit. None of us sleep for shit. But then we do it again in the morning. Even though we don't do it together in the morning, we need to start doing that. It's probably a good idea. We do it again in the morning, though. like I do. This is the first thing I say when I wake up. I cut all ties that connected to me during the time that I was sleeping. Welcome in, Big Blurry. Don Chewy, welcome back. Haven't been able to sleep for days since the new moon. Yeah, it happens. Can't sleep for shit lately. Yeah. Jeremy, let me ask you a question. You got the chosen one marks on your palms? The M, the half moon, the X's are right there in the center? I bet you do. Because I send out a certain frequency and only certain people respond. And the chosen are the ones that are responding. The first awakeners. We are the first awakeners because we are meant to guide the rest. I have to pee, but I'm being called to read a poem to y'all. I've been sleeping good when I do sleep, but crazy dreams do the same. That I don't remember either. I just know I had a fucking intense dream. That's pissing me off, man. I've always remembered my dreams. But Spirit's calling me to read y'all a poem. If y'all are up for it. Ooh. No. Stop. Stay off. That's not what I wanted. Push the wrong fucking button. Hey, goddamn it. Shut your shit down. Talking shit to my fan. It gets cold in here already. It's normally in the early hours of the morning. Yeah, that was me too. Everybody's dreams have been nuts lately, and we're not remembering any of them. It's wonderful. It always feels good to set intentions and tune with the frequencies. I listen to frequencies at night. Lily! Yes, a friend of mine that's, I don't know what that is. She's younger, and my palms look crazy. I don't know, never got into it. You should. Look it up.
Whole different world. What I do? What is a whole different world?
I don't know. I was trying to understand what he said. Or that was Miss Pouncer that said, a whole different world.
That's wonderful. It always feels good to set intentions.
Scorpio.
Different world.
There he is.
I have to remember my dreams, which is what is a whole different world? I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. I
don't know if that's fine. But I gotta find the poem that I was being called to read, and now I don't know what it was. I don't know what poem was, what Spirit told me to read. I got squirreled off and I lost it.
Hi.
I don't know what poem I was supposed to. Oh well.
Now,
Hey,
I can only sing that song now.
Miss Pouncer, if you were to see my birth chart or my numerology chart or my human design chart, you would cry too. Everybody's like, oh my God, you've been through so much pain. How are you so happy? How are you so great? It's a daily struggle. It's a daily struggle. Every single day I struggle. Every single day I struggle.
Don't forget to reword your thoughts, Meadow.
You're right, David. Thank you, brother. Every day I'm hustling. Ow. There we go. I was thinking that when I was hearing the struggling. Every day I'm struggling. And I was like, wait. Every day I'm hustling. Yeah, you right, brother. You damn right. We're going to change them words because our words cast spells.
They do. It's like it's like the shmoo flip, like flip it, right? Like it's like a negative intention. It's almost like we can actually bring out or let negativity to ourselves. Like we're almost like a magnet when we're in that lower frequency or that lower vibration.
Energy flows.
Absolutely, let go and let flow, right?
Oh, that's what it was.
I want to say hi to the rest of the panelists. Hi, hey everyone, how are you?
Don't say hi to them jokers. You got better taste. Just kidding.
But I like some of them.
I love you all, you sons of bitches. I love you all.
XOXO.
Listen, that's my call right now. XOXO.
I know. Why do you think I said it, Boo? Are
All
you
right,
gonna
so
grace us with this beautiful poem or what? Like literally, like I'm like, where is it? Is it? Are we here? Are we there yet? Is she gonna tell us yet?
you ready? You have to be.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I love it when you call me yes, man. Okay.
Poetry time.
It's poetry time. It's because it's the energy goes where energy flows line. Because it's actually in this poem, "The Why Child." I'm sure some of y'all have heard it. The patterns, the patterns of existence are so precise that I see beyond others' sight. What if ignorance is truly bliss? Because it's agonizing to think like this. Is it true we create our own reality, and our thoughts manifest what we see? But our words are always casting spells, so we must become aware of ourselves. But still, we meet people we come to hate while preaching unconditional love and faith. The paradox contradicts itself, making awareness a living hell. Do we actually believe we have a choice, free will, deep thought, and a powerful voice? What about the idea of Akashic Records? Does it write it before or after the occurrence? Or soul contracts, or the universe's plan? But we have free will. I don't understand. Is there such a thing as heaven or God? Or do all our lives exist as one? Are we connected, or just saying we are? Even my thought circles don't know where to start. What about chakras or the energies we feel, or conflicting beliefs we insist must be real? Is the power truly ours or belong to some god? Are the answers within when each other's seem odd? Nothing lines up, but we must align. Can you vampire my energy that might not be mine? If we are meant to be, how are we supposed to be truly authentic if we are meant to be one consciousness? Someone please tell me what's the point of thinking this deeply after smoking a. And how am I supposed to believe what you say if the truth is within me and ours aren't the same? Do our lives have a purpose beyond what we know, or is our energy food for other souls? What is the meaning of existence? Is time an illusion and this is the matrix? Are you really real, or the reality I create? Is our meeting chance or written by fate? If I can see the futures of multiple timelines, but it's subject to change, so is it a lie? How are we supposed to trust ourselves, much less each other, if the truths we tell don't make any sense, yet we continue to believe we are right, and that leads us to argue? The funniest piece of this puzzle so far are the ones who claim to live from the heart, promoting compassion, kindness, and empowerment, but their thoughts and words are full of resentment. They say you should be unconditional love, but hate on each other because they don't line up. I mean, what is it we are aligning to if pieces of me don't align with you? And you have the right to judge my authenticity? Is your reality the one creating me? Can't you see how ridiculous this all is? Do you hear yourselves? Just make it make sense. Energy goes where energy flows. Well, who wrote this law and how do they know? Because I focused on love and God only hate. Everyone wants me to listen, but never hears what I say. You're spreading love, then contradict yourself the moment your negative words cast a spell. Or the jealousy, fear, or uncertain thoughts manifest both our realities, thickening the plot. So explain to me what I'm supposed to do with that. Are we really stuck in a reincarnation trap? Can deities or entities affect our reality? Are we in control, or is it the programming? Were we created on this planet or brought to Earth? If life is illusion, then explain giving birth. Why are some eggs fertilized in the womb and some are laid and some in a tube? If we could change the DNA we could change DNA to the molecular level and change the frequencies through the subliminal and control the masses for generations until a rebel like me stands up to say this. But I wonder if it's even worth it to say, since nobody's really listening to me anyway. Too busy judging me for singing my song. Maybe waking them up really is wrong. Welcome in, Earth Lover. It's been a long time. I wrote that poem in June. Energy does go where energy flows. Welcome, Justine. Good to see you, babe. Energy does go where energy flows. And we do have to remember, and I am very grateful for the people in this family. Thank you, David, once again, for holding me accountable when I slip, like I did a little bit ago. Abso-fucking-lutely right. That is what this family does. We do not just lift each other up on our bad days, but we hold each other accountable when we slip up, when we're trying to help change our mindsets and our way of thinking and our way of living. And I'm super proud of all of you right now. And I'm super proud of you, David. High five. Because that is what we're here for. That is what we're about. We're here to help each other. Help change our mindsets. Help change the world one person at a time. And it starts right here, right there. It starts within us. And we have to help each other because we are the first awakeners. And there is a whole nother level of awakeners that are coming very soon that are way more programmed than we were. And they're going to have a harder time with it than we did. We're the older siblings of a group of kids that are waking up. No, you're okay. You didn't scare anybody away, Rainey. You right where you belong. And if those guys left, then then they needed to leave because that's what we do. Every time I say, let it go, release what no longer serves me. Every time that I say that, the ones that don't serve me, go. We are the pilot project. We're the first awakeners for a reason, you guys. Because we were the bravest. We were the strongest. We were the most powerful. We were the most bad the fuck ass in the entire goddamn cosmos. That's why the fuck we woke up first. Because we wrote it down in the Akashic Records before we came here and said, you know what? I happen to be a volunteer for this shit. You know why I'm going to volunteer for this shit? Because I know I'm a badass. I've been a planet and blown up. I've been a goddess in another realm. I've been all these things. I've been the most powerful in many places. And I know I'm capable as fuck of being the leader of this little family right here. Abso-fucking-lutely. I know I'm strong enough to be a Master 22 life path. The Master Builder. I know I'm strong enough to be that fucking person. And I know I'm strong enough to be the person that had to go through all the fucking shit that I fucking went through to get here. And was I addicted to that shit? Yes. Did I hate that shit? Abso-fucking-lutely I hated that shit. But I was so addicted to it because it's the only way of life I knew. Until I stopped and changed my thought and said, you know what? I don't want to live like this anymore. I'm tired of being abused. I'm tired of fucking feeling like killing myself. I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of being depressed. I'm tired of being stuck in my bed. I'm tired of not wanting to go out and perform. I'm tired of not wanting to write. I'm tired of not wanting to draw. I'm tired of not wanting to talk to my friends. I chose to pull my head out of that addiction. And getting out of the addiction of depression, getting out of the addiction of problems, getting out of the addiction of suffering, that is going to be our hardest hurdle to get over. And it's going to be the hardest hurdle to help the next generation of awakeners get over because they're a lot more programmed than we were, guys. It's going to be harder to help them through that. And that is why it's torture. Absolutely. It's fucking torture. We're addicted to the torture, baby. Why do you think so many of us are into BDSM? And a little bit of that break. Okay. That's why. Shit. Because we're used to it. We're addicted to it. Meech, welcome in, Meech. How you doing, man? It's good to see you, finally. Because we were addicted to it. We were addicted to the pain. We were addicted to the suffering. We were addicted to the depression. We were addicted to our television. We were addicted to our cell phone. We were addicted to crying and whining and being mad about the world. We were addicted to it. Meech, welcome in, buddy. You want to come up? I want you to come up. I hope you come up. Hit that guest button, man. I want you up here. It'd be great. I don't see you in the list. There you are. Bam. Invite. Welcome back, Joshy. Suffering for me. Fuck yeah, dude. Meech is a 22-4 life path too, babe. He's pretty. I mean, we're the rarest. 22-4 life paths are the rarest motherfuckers in numerology. I don't care if they say 33s are. I've met 1,000 more 33s than I have fucking 22s. My roommate's a 33. I'm gonna pee really bad. Jen, is that you coming up? All right. Come on, Meech. Come up, man. Jen. I love your face. I love you. And I want to keep kissing you. Bye, Sawtown. Hi, Jen.
Hello.
Aha. Y'all are addicted to me. You know it. You know you're addicted to me because I'm dead sexy. You're trying to join? What's happening? Hit the guest try. Oh, it's because you're not. We're not talking. You might not. You might. I'm gonna mute you for a second. I'm sorry, babe. The background.
Oh no, you're fine.
Oh, thank you. It felt that way. It might be because you don't have enough followers, Beach. I don't know. Did anybody get him up? Fair. No. I'm trying to invite you. What happened? Did we get him up? You have 13K.
He has 13K.
Then why is it saying that? Fucking go away, bug. I don't know, but I can't even find him now.
Hey, I'm on.
Oh, there you are. Hey! I'm not technologically smart enough. It's finally nice to actually get to talk to you, brother. How you been? Or no, sorry, we don't say that anymore. How you doing?
I'm fine. What you mean by that? You summoned me or something?
I summoned you?
Uh-huh.
I do that.
No, I'm very spiritual, but it's like an independent thing. I don't
I know.
really tap into. I don't know even where to start.
You don't remember we talked a little bit when we first met each other on that numerology page on Facebook, and we talked a little bit in the Facebook private messages for a little while. We both talked about how we're both 22-4 life paths. So is my honey right here. You see that cute little face over there, and the little. He's so cute.
That's right.
We're gonna build a new world, man. But it's not always about spirituality, man. It's about personal growth too.
Right. That's right.
And today we're talking about addiction in spirituality and addiction. And would you like to weigh in on that or share with us your addictions?
Well, it's not drugs. It's probably I don't know, just like working too hard and sometimes porn, but
as a fellow sex addict, nothing wrong with that.
Well, I'm gonna go on mute for a little bit.
Okay, no worries. I gotta pee anyway. I take a bathroom break. So, Saved, why don't you talk about your addictions now? Because I haven't got to hear from you. Or Jen, either one. One of y'all talk about addiction or your addictions while I go to the bathroom, please. I've got to pee so bad. I've been holding it for a minute. Jen, go for it. Tell us about your addictions. Boys and girls, y'all know I hate dead air. Some fucking buddy.
Hey, okay. Hey, calm down.
I'm just watching what David's down there typing in the chat. Yeah, a lot of us form normal coping mechanisms for us. And, out of grief or whatever we might be going through, whatever our processing systems are, we have things that, we form. Like scrolling on the telephone or what that other person just said, like... I remember, my husband Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, it's okay. Like the other person just said porn, and I was thinking, like, you know, like when my husband, like, okay, so when I went through one of my NDEs, you know, my husband fell off the wagon after being like clean and sober for 12 years, right? So when he fell off the wagon, I had like several kids, but I knew, like, you know, some of my kids, like, they really got into porn because they didn't know how to react to either one of the things that were going on. Like, I had just gone through an NDE. They thought that, like, I was going to unalive and, like, never come back. They were worried about their mom. And then, like, they saw my husband, you know, fall off the wagon and not be clean and sober after 12 years. So, you know, what do they have to do because they're in their, you know, what are they going to do if they have a phone in their hand? They're going to get on social media, or they can pick up a porn addiction, or like you can pick up any kind of addiction to whatever, you know, your attachment can be, or pizza. I love pizza, you know, but because I've previously had some health issues, I don't eat wheat. But I'll tell you what, I had pizza on Saturday, but I can see I could easily get addicted to eating pizza because it is good. I'm just saying, like, whatever, you know, your patterning might be.
I'm so addicted to pizza. I've literally worked for pizza places a lot in life. Adam, how you doing, babe? Literally a lot. Welcome back now on set. It's cold. It's set on the stove for a minute. So she's like, I can't wait for you to get off live. I'm hungry. I was like, go ahead. Shave me half. Just leave it on the stove. Man journey. Well, it's going to be a long one then. Should try balancing the male and feminine, masculine and feminine. You'll probably have a lot quicker time.
So I think it's good to mention that we should recognize what we feel in our bodies, right? So if we recognize what we feel in our bodies, like before we let ourselves, or, you know, turn to an addiction, and recognize that things are normal to be feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's really
our
good.
coping mechanisms.
Get him out of the trash. Sorry.
Wait, who's in the trash?
Sorry, I threw the dog's toy. I threw it in the trash accidentally. I feel like they're pretty balanced, the feminine and the masculine.
Well, yeah, no, you are. Yeah, for sure, Jen. Talking about Adam, I was making fun of him. I love Adam, so I make fun of him a lot.
Yeah, I found out too much stuff that's not gonna sit well with a lot of people.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, people don't like it when their masks come off and you say no.
Well, I do want to say this, that's a good song. I do want to say this, that we are going to close at the top of the hour. Seemed weird for a moment. Nothing's weird. Nothing's weird anymore.
We're just good.
We are going to close at the top of the hour because I'm starting to get hungry and tired of sitting in this fucking chair. And I want to finish that pizza. Welcome back to Shotdown. Plus, one of my addictions is that cute boy over there. And as much as I enjoy y'all's company and hanging out with you guys, I like his better. I like his better. And he's not close enough to kiss on. If he was, these would be 30-minute long lives. Because I'm sure that he would walk naked behind the camera and I'd be like, bye! Wouldn't even say goodbye. But today, Adam, since you're here, my brother, we're talking about addictions and spirituality. And we're not just talking about like drug and alcohol. We're talking about like emotional and mental and addictions
Shopping.
of the phone and stuff like that.
Mm.
What were you going to say, Jen?
I said shopping.
Yeah, shopping is an addiction. For sure.
Retail therapy. Yeah.
Shit. If I had money, when I have money,
It was one of the worst things my mom ever taught me. Retail therapy.
my mom taught it to my daughter. I was not a shopper when I was younger. I didn't get into shopping until meth. Like, I would be spun out and I'd go shopping. But yeah, that was when I was feeling like social, but I didn't want to be around tweakers, so I'd just go shopping. MX was my addiction. What's MX? Molly, ecstasy. Nice. Good ones. If you're going to pick an addiction, go for a big one. Hey, Ruby. Hey, I Voltage. How you doing, Lise? I haven't had an addiction for a while there. Welcome back, Meech. I haven't even had an addiction there for a while of like copying fucking Day Love Star words down from the dictionary. Like, I was abso-fucking-lutely obsessed with vocabulary for many, many months. Like, and so I've kind of wondered if hyperfocus from ADHD and autism isn't being temporarily addicted to something. Words cannot express the shit that goes on inside the Meadow's head. Being in nature and away from humans. Hey, motherfucking men to that shit, Lise. Abso-fucking-lutely. Amen to that. Y'all, we're pretty close to 20,000. You think we can hit 25K before the end of the hour? It's only 30 minutes. That would be really awesome. I'm not the one he wants to open up to my mind. Has a lot of thoughts. Maybe you should let Val fuck, I forgot his name. Vacorum and David and Saved maybe give it a shot. Maybe that is the thing. Maybe he needs a man friend. I don't know. What's your test, Adam? What test did you do? And then we're gonna start goodbyes here in a little bit. Huh?
When it comes towards addiction, it's all about balancing, you know. And our bodies, we have the ability to actually create dopamine in our bodies just by being extremely happy. And what people don't realize is that the stuff that we drink, like I've tested all the drinks in like our stores in 7-Eleven, and majority of the drinks all contain some kind of substance. Like Coca-Cola's got ibuprofen, and ibuprofen's been
Salvatore. Sorry.
told that it can like numb sadness, which is wild, right? Because it can also numb pain a little. And like Red Bull itself, man, Red Bull energy drinks that we have, because like if you guys notice when live streams been coming out, a lot of energy drinks and all these streamers came out too, and those energy drinks are just they have up to like 3 to 5. Like Red Bull has like 5 medications inside. And so I went out to Dolores Park here in San Francisco, and I just gave a random person who seems really happy. He had a good job, family, and everything. I asked him for a medication test out of nowhere, and then he said he'll pass with flying colors. He said. So when he took the test, he actually 3 things came up, and so no one's actually clean. We're all. It's in our food, you know. It's in our food and our drinks. So if you guys don't believe that, then yep, you'd be surprised.
We do know. No, we believe that very much. It's not a belief thing. It's a fucking. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Absolutely, Adam. And it's not conspiracy. That's what I think is so funny. They want to call it conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy. It's the fucking truth. The conspiracy theorists are the ones that believe in fucking fantasies and shit. This isn't a fantasy. This is real.
What I'm about to do right now is actually I'm asking some kids from my local high school. And
hang on, Adam. Hear me? I'm not political at the fuck all. I have an anarchy sign on the back of my neck for a reason. So I don't want to get. I'm not even gonna fucking respond to that one. But anyway, yes, Adam. They've been putting chemicals in our food and our water for a long time.
Can you imagine if they put growth hormones in our animals and we eat the animals? Then that means we age as well. So maybe that's why we're actually losing, you know, life.
Speak for yourself. I'm not aging.
Right? Exactly.
Anyway, so I feel like, Save, did you get that song set up for me for the goodbyes?
I did. I did. Yes.
Cool. All right, Adam, if you want to start with the goodbyes, then we'll work our way up.
Goodbye, everybody. Be sure
That's
to
it.
be good, be kind, be strong.
Everybody everybody friend each other if you haven't friended each other. Everybody that's in here is part of my family. So, David, thank you very much for all your information earlier, and thank you very much for holding me accountable. That's the kind of friends that I'm about. That's what this is about. That makes me happy. That makes me happier than all the other things that you do that make me happy. That right there. So,
It's my honor to be honest. I'm glad that I can be here to help hold the light for people, to help guide. You know, it's beautiful to be able to give people that without, actually being physically around them. Being able to give them information to help in any way is always a beautiful feeling. So I'm glad to be here, and thank you for having me up as always.
what was that? I know you're in the down under, so you got all those cool animals.
It was a bird of some kind, I think.
A bird of some kind, you think? Could be a spider that was making that sound. Who knows? The spiders are as big as the birds. That's awesome. Do y'all really have like pet huntsman spiders down there?
We don't have them as pets, but they are definitely in people's houses, and you just leave them sometimes. They're not hurting anybody, but they can be the size of your hand, so that's quite interesting if you're not expecting it.
Yeah. Y'all, I got a terrible story for you real fast before we continue with the goodbyes. I was coming off of the city bus in Fort Worth to my apartment, dropped my backpack off, went into the kitchen, got me a glass of water, come back, and on the top of my backpack is a wolf spider, damn near the size of my hand. The only thing that I could do, well, I panicked. Okay, you guys, I panicked. This was many years ago. It's like 20 years ago. I panicked. I freaked the fuck out because I was like, that thing was almost on my fucking head. And I'm Machete Shelly, and so my machetes were sitting right there. So I reached over and grabbed one and just started whacking at my fucking backpack with this. I cut him up a lot. Same one the size, dude. Just the size, dude. But I'm not, like, now I talk to the spiders. Like, now I'm like, oh, hey, guy, what you doing? They wave at me and talk back to me and shit, and I'm telepathic with them. But still. Don't touch me, though. You're cool as long as you're on the wall. Just don't touch me.
Yeah, they used to freak me out as a kid, but now, they're friends with me now. It's good to see them around. But because I used to live in the bush, you used to get huntsmen all the time in the house, all the time, and they were always the size of the size of your palm.
Y'all look like my birth mother.
Are huntsmen like our tarantulas?
Kind of,
Sort
but
of.
their front legs are longer than their back legs, so they're kind of like crab spiders in a way. But you guys, I used to fucking hate spiders too because that time I was locked in the trunk of the car, there were spiders crawling all over my face the whole time. And dog spiders are the size of your face. Fuck that. But then I found out that the reason that they were crawling all over my face is because Loki the god was trying to feed me. Incidentally, years later, I named my cat Loki, not even knowing that the two are tied together, and I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, Antares, you ready to say goodbye? David, thank you. I love you, dude.
Love you
Thank
too.
you, everyone, for coming, and have a wonderful night. And blessed be.
Ooh. Kimberly? I got a brown recluse story now.
I quite well like spiders. I want to say blessed be to grandmother spider, and we can all be weavers together.
Love that.
Blessed be everybody. Thank you all for being here.
That's awesome. Kimberly, let me tell you about this. You're going to freak the ever-loving fuck out on this one, okay? My house, when my kids were babies, my house's walls was kind of a fucking like brown, yellowy color, okay? I'm sitting on the couch, and I just happen to see out of the corner of my eye, the wall is moving. So I get up and I cross the living room, and I'm like, it's a shit ton of tiny, tiny, tiny little fiddlebacks. For those of you that don't know what a fiddleback is, it's a brown recluse spider. It has a mark on its back that looks like a fiddle. And that's what we call them in the South, is fiddlebacks. So an egg nest or whatever had hatched up in my attic, and they were crawling down my walls. Oh hell no is right. My babies were in their bed in their crib, in their room. I go in there and jerk Lexi up out of her bed with one arm and go to grab my son as 5 little brown recluses are crawling on his crib towards him. If they'd have bit him, he'd have died. I haul ass over to my parents' house, who were my landlords at the time. My dad's trying to talk about there's no fiddlebacks in Oklahoma. Bull the fuck shit. Go to my house right now. Look. He come back
down there. They're down south.
Do what?
They're all over. They're there, and they're all over down south too. I grew up on a really small island, and out right on the water. And so my son was really small. He got bit by one, so I took him right to the hospital like immediately. And just like in the 2 hours we were in the emergency room, from the spot on his leg where he got bit, that red stuff where it starts creeping up your leg, it crawled all the way up his leg, up his thigh, and was getting towards his groin. And he had such a ferocious headache. He's 27 now, but he was small then. I want to say maybe he was 5 or 7. He was pretty small. But yeah, you gotta watch.
My son was still in his crib. Like, he was like just a few months old.
Yeah, that's too tiny.
You're 50 now, right?
Yeah, you had to go right away. So like people talk about stuff like when they say, "Oh, are you gonna suck the poison out?" Well, yeah, you could try to do that. I believe old timers did that. Like, of course they did, but to try to reverse it. But I think like if you upset it, Anyways,
Correct.
I like spiders though. I like wandering through the woods. I kind of like scaring people. Like my girlfriend's really afraid of spiders, so it'd be like I would go we go in the middle of the woods searching out gravestones, and there was like a
Nice.
huge
Awesome.
web in the middle of the woods like a couple weeks ago, and I just waited till I was like right up on the web, and the spider was in the middle of it, and I waited till she got right behind me, and then I turned the flashlight on, and the spider was like right there, and she screamed and ran away, but. Anyways, you're closing, so we'll have to do a spider story telling night.
We should. That is actually kind of cool because I've been communicating with spiders a lot this last few months. When I was out in East Texas, still that little 5 acres of land that I was on, it's 5 acres of piney woods and trees, and that's what I was doing was out there talking to all the bugs and birds and spiders and shit. And I had this one really cool little brown spider. Wasn't a brown recluse, but he was, I don't know what kind of spider he was. I'll have to look it up to find out. But he would tear his web down every night and put a new one up right around dusk and right around dawn. And one time he was like flat across the bushes. I got some really good shots of him, but you couldn't really see the spider. But then one day I had just literally gone from my tent to my fire pit. Okay, on my little trail that I already had, like there was a little trail there for me that I had made, and coming back down the trail, and all of a sudden he's really right across the trail, and I stopped dead in front of him, and I'm like, bro, we talked about this little spot is this trail right here. If you could not over the trail, everything's cool. And I shit you not, he never fucking made another nest there. He always did it off to the side of the trail or whatever. It was super cool. But like then they'd wave at me in my bedroom and shit at my house, at the house that I was staying at. It was fucking crazy. But anyway, thank you, Kimberly, for being here. I love you so very much. You're always amazing.
I
You're
love
always
you too. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. It was a good live. Thank
The
you so much.
spiders were waving at you.
yeah. at the old house. Like, there was a couple of them that would come down the wall and wave at me, and I'm just like, hi, and I could hear him talking. I'm telepathic with them now. Like I can talk to the bugs and the animals and shit now. Because
I speak no English. I speak no English.
I speak in English. Jen, you want to say good night tonight? You want to tell us goodbye or whatever? Got any final thoughts?
Final. I'm trying to get firstal. Any thoughts at all? I just yeah. Good night. So long. Farewell. Ne'er-do-well. Hola. Aloha. I don't know. Later.
You know, just popped in my head. What's that song from fucking Singing in the Rain? So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. Does anybody else know that song? Am I the only one?
I don't think I know that one.
Look at that video. I was gonna say, am I literally the only fucking musical nerd in this entire family? I think that's bullshit. Y'all need to be educated.
I've definitely heard of it. I don't know what it is.
So long, good night, auf Wiedersehen. Wait, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
Good night.
Yes, Kimberly.
I love
What's the next
that
one?
movie.
I did too, but I can't remember the name of the song now. I'll have to look it up. We'll have, you know what? Saved. He's my music man. Because I found my phones. I have not charged them yet, but they don't have very much music on them anyway. And Saved has the plethora of music for us and a plethora of ways to play it. So I could just be like, hey, this is the song I'm feeling today. Saved. Good night, Sean. I love you, brother. Hi, Saved.
Hello.
Hello. That's for you.
Thank you.
Hello.
It's the faces that I make when I do it that make it special.
It is.
Aniki, how you doing, babe? Okay, so real quick, can you find that song? You don't have to play the whole song, but can you find that song real fast? The good night, goodbye, farewell, Avitas, and good night. It's from Singing in the Rain. My nails have never been this long before, ever, and so they're like snagging on everything, so I'm trying to file the snags down. It's been ages since I've had long fingernails. Because I'm always like digging in the dirt and breaking shit and washing my hands a lot. In the meantime, you have to look at my pretty face. My pretty face. Yes. Do I turn you on? Do I turn you on? I do, don't I? With my zambies, my skulls. Is anybody else turned on? I'm turned on. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Smirk with mouth right here. Nobody? Not a fucking one of you? Damn. What kind of friends do I have?
How does that song go again?
Straight ones. You got straight friends.
Well, everybody's straight. Women are just like noodles. They're always straight until you get them wet. Jeremy's like, wait, what? Oh, yeah. Welcome to the meadow, Jeremy. What about my voice, Diane's brother? What about my voice, Salvatore? It's goodbye, farewell, Avidas, 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 and good night. Jeremy left. He's like, oh, you love my voice? Thank you. What song was it when we started this? Oh, here we go. You ready for it, Salvatore? This is what we started with today. I put a spell on you, 'cause you're mine. I put a spell on you, because you're mine. Aurelius Cole, what's up, baby doll? I put a spell on you because you're mine. My voice is cracked. I put a spell on you. Not much, brother. Because you're mine. Well, we were talking about addictions earlier, Cole, and we're all addicted to you and your TikTok voice, or your book talk voice that you do, the growl. Abso-fucking-lutely. Addicted to Aurelius Cole. Come on, Saved. You find what's up? You find it. Gemma, how you doing, baby? Peter Bear, what's up, brother? Oh, stop. That's my line. No, but we were talking about addictions and spirituality and the personal growth journey earlier tonight. And we're actually coming to the close of the show because I can only sit in this chair for about 3 hours before my ass gets mad at me. Because as fat as I am, I have a bony ass and legs. But since you're here, I'm going to show you my whole fit. You want to see my fit? I know you do. Purple glasses, purple eyeshadow, purple tie-dye headband. Ow! Black tank top, as is signature. Purple skirt. And purple thigh socks. So no matter how fat I get, these legs still stay skinny. But you know what? They drape just ever so comfortably over a pair of shoulders.
I
Baby.
can't find that song right now. There's like so many different versions. A lot of it's coming up as like
Don't worry about it. Play your closing song. But first I have to say my goodbye, then I'll let Save say his goodbye. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Julie Andrews. Kimberly's like, I help you. We want the Julie Andrews version. Okay, but anyway. So, boys and girls, remember, you're addicted to you. Who sings that? Hoopa? I have no idea. I didn't know that was a song. But, anyways, remember, everyone, to come at everything with acceptance, understanding, support, encouragement, love, gratitude, and curiosity, and be open to receive, including yourself, especially yourself. Be the change you want to see in the world. If you see someone without a smile, give them yours. Hold your friends accountable on their journeys as well. Hold yourself accountable, but also celebrate the wins. Call your power back. Step into the higher timelines. Change your mindset, and let's change the world together, one person at a time. And I love each and every one of you so much. You guys are what keep me going. You guys are the reason that I do this. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't continue because I really absorb too much energy to be getting on live. But as long as y'all are addicted to me, I'm addicted to you too. All right, Saved, you ready?
Yes. Have a great night, everyone.
All right. That's all you want to say. Have a great night, everyone. You want to talk about your addictions before you say goodbye?
So a lot of my addictions, they all stemmed from my vengeance from trauma from when I was a child. And I had no idea that everything was come from vengeance and that I was like basically swallowed by vengeance. Vengeance tried to play a trick on me that I was going to actually accomplish something by achieving what I wanted vengeance for. And it just put me into a box. And then I needed to do things like drinking, smoking, stuff like that to escape the box that vengeance put me in.
I love that, Kimberly. Might as well face it. I'm addicted to love. I fucking love that song. I was trying to say something romantic to Antares in the comments and accidentally blanked myself out because I can't fucking text. Excuse me. Text when my phone is on the stand. The fuck? I have hiccups? The fuck? All right, Save, let's have the closing song. Now, what was it we picked earlier? Somebody had picked a song. I think it was Kimberly. Kimberly, wasn't it you that said you had that song? I love tacos, too. Oh, my God.
That song In the Light. It's In the Light.
In the light.
Yep, In the Light. Led Zeppelin. Here we go now. Woo woo. Yeah.
Also, guys, don't forget Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time in the Meadow.
In the light, you will find the road. You will find the road. Hey, did you ever believe that I could leave you standing on the corner? Hey, yeah, babe, I know how it feels 'cause I have slipped through to the very depths of my soul, yeah. Oh, oh, baby, I just wanna show you what I give you. The gifts from everything in the world. Now listen. Oh, whoa, whoa. As I was leaving before you too, right? As you look for me, I will show you love. Let me show you love. Ooh, let me share your love. found you, you are never alone. I will share your love. I will share your love. Baby, let me, oh, let me in the light. Everybody needs a light. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby. Everybody, everybody, everybody. See what they do.
That was amazing. Very good song.
Thank
Very-
you.
Earth Angel Amy Lynn, how you doing, babe? Good to see you. David, did you want to talk about your addictions before we close out? Kimberly, that was an excellent closing song. Very nice. Very vibey.
No, it's
Thank
all right.
you.
I've got to get ready to go across to the street anyway, so it's just mine of the usual basic, smoking, drinking a little bit, nothing too excessive or anything. So I think I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Good. Those are easy addictions to quit. I think that the
Yeah.
addiction that's the hardest is the one that is that repeating loop of limiting beliefs that we have in our own heads. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but mine was you're either too much or you're not enough. That's what everybody always told me. And I let that shit beat me down and keep me beat down for a long time. I don't let it anymore. That's the addiction that's the hardest to break. And with that, I bid you all adieu. I love you. I love you. Bye-bye.